Now, before we get to our recap, I just wanted to throw out a great old reminder that myself and the cast here, all of us, the Thonic Kids, are up for nominations for not one, but two different awards with the TTRP GIF Awards. We have been nominated for Most Wholesome moment or most wholesome scene that was taking place between Hermes and our very own April, who played Dusa. It's very heartwarming. You can check it out. Check it out on the thread that's involved over at TTRP Gifts. And we also voted for Roles Like a Family. And I don't know about you, but I think if the group that has been nominated in that category that is maintaining and not playing not just one but two and future games together should definitely get voted for that. So
Tune in next week. You might hear about a third one.
Ooh.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. So please go check that out. We also have our very own Prince over here. Dimples and Dice has been nominated in two more categories as well. So go ahead and show some love. Go ahead. You know who to vote for. There's a lot of other great nominees, but they're not us. So go ahead and vote for us.
But we do love them and think they're awesome.
We do love them dearly.
Vote for them after you vote for us.
Vote for them after you vote for us, or just vote for us twice. Somehow, we'll figure it out. But with all that being said, check us out. Come vote for us, and let's get into the recap of what happened on the last episode. Now, when we last left off, our gang of camp counselors / heroes were left to wander the streets of Chicago, having a direct purpose and following a compass that was in the staff of the wind that was being held by Theo. They wandered onto the streets, and doing so, they managed to get split up, lost. We had a group that ended up by the Bean, or the Infinity Eight, and then we had a group that ended up near their destination. We had, I believe, it was Clyde, Zane, and Lysora that ended up by the Bean, and then we had Frog, Theo, and Tanner that ended up by the train station. Through a series of mishaps and then also a run-in with somebody, our group was finally conglomerated together. They met up with each other once again, though beforehand Lysora was pulled aside, had a conversation with the goddess of wisdom and tactics known as Athena, who was first going to be tasked with finding her missing mother, who was considered a fugitive of the law of Greek law of the of Olympus law, but then later turned out that no, Eris, the goddess of discord and strife, was just missing. So, being tasked with that, Lysora set on her way. The rest of the group met up, and after a very not health standard dinner at Red Robin's, and a changing in our dear old frogs, a changing of clothes in dear old frogs workshop, were able to go on their way to where they think they were supposed to go, which was the sky deck located in the formerly known as Sears Tower, now known as Willis Tower. Through a series of bamfing and riding the wind, Lysora and Theo made their way up to where Theo and Lysora had a very heartfelt conversation, a heart-to-heart with each other, into which Theo had the whole building get struck by lightning. While that was happening, the rest of our party were going up the elevators of the Willis Tower, where they came face to face with John and Jacob, two elderly gentlemen that seemed to have been fans of riddles of sorts, or games, to be said. And with that, our party was able to get by them and make their way up to the top. With being struck by lightning, Nodos, the father of dear old Theo, came and they had a conversation which let Theo know that they are not supposed to be there. They should be anywhere else right now, and they should not interfere with the Four Winds' plans. Those plans being to take the fight directly towards Mount Olympus and finally be freed from their duties and from their imprisonment within the stables of the winds. Theo, not wanting to listen to Papa for having a quest and wanting to stick by it and stick by her friends. Rejected, said no. And during that, the rest of our party met the other members of the Winds, Erus and Zephyrus. Some quick thinking led Zane Hellstrom to grab Tanner and teleport them to the underworld, and Lysora, being stuck by herself with Erus, followed suit and bamfed towards Zane's location, leaving Theo, Frog, and Clyde to deal with the gods and the sky deck floor. We open with Zane. Your eyes open up. Breath fills your lungs. And you hear frogs ribbiting, chirping. You're wading in water. Your hands stretch out, and you can feel... Is it grass, or is it cat's tails? Reeds of some sort. What do you do?
I stand up and start looking for Tanner.
You stand up, you look around, and you do not see Tanner Chitwit at all.
Tanner, you Rudy Poo, candy ass. You can't just go wandering off into random afterlives. You have to stay with me.
A frog leaps off of a lily pad into the water after riveting and swims by and seems to be following a current. And as you're like looking around trying to sparse out, in between these reeds that are as tall as your head, Zane, you almost can see people walking amongst them, moving in a single direction.
I was gonna ask this question because I can see dead people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Just see anybody alive walking through here? That's not me.
Go ahead and give me with your role there, because to talk to dead people, because you can see the dead people, but to be able to talk to them,
to pierce the veil,
pierce the veil, yeah, you got to part that veil.
All right, let's see. These dice seem heavily less valid. That is an 11.
An 11. You see a man wearing a high-collared, like a white collar with a navy baby blue shirt, button-down shirt, red tie, red suspenders attached to high-waisted pants, looking confused, has a briefcase in his hand. Seems like there's like a tire mark across his chest, and he goes, yeah, can I help you?
Yeah, you see somebody alive. Also, you must have had swag when you were alive. I just wanted to put that out there. The tire track does nothing to like throw away your attractiveness. I just want you to know that.
Thank you. It's Italian. And you see him adjust the sleeves, and you can see there's a very nice cufflinks on the end. And he goes, somebody that's alive. That's... Am I not alive? Am I dead? Am I...
Yeah, you're definitely dead.
Well...
It's okay. Listen, death comes for us all. And eventually we got to walk through, whatever pearly gates feel appropriate to us. But at least you went out looking like a G. And by a G, I mean someone who is incredibly dapper, because I don't know what the language of your time was.
G, gangsta, right?
Yes, exactly.
Thank you. Yes. I've been listening to a little bit of Nas and Biggie on my rides to the office.
Hell yeah. I mean, life's a bitch and then you die.
That's why we get high.
My man.
Amazing. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure. I'm Zane.
Patrick, nice to meet you. Now, Zane, you said you're looking for somebody alive here, correct?
Yes.
I guess the only person that's alive here is you. I got hit by a cab.
Well, I thought I brought someone with me, but I think I might have messed it up just a little bit.
Well, that tends to happen sometimes when we're rushing things. Where's the last place you put this person?
we're on top of the Sears Tower in Chicago, and then I decided I was gonna take him back to my like home space, which was Elysium. Yeah, my dad's Hades. It's a long story, but yeah, I was gonna take him there, just kick it for a little while, because things were getting a little hot where we were.
Okay, well, this is town in Chicago. I've been to Chicago before. That's not Piccadilly, though. All right. Well, here, Zane, was it?
Yes.
I noticed some of, I guess, our compatriots now are moving this way, and he points over, and you can see through the reeds there's this kind of shining light, and you see there's like this large podium that seems to have scales on it. He goes, I think this is where we're supposed to go. I'm feeling pulled towards this direction.
Okay, maybe I can ask somebody up there some questions or what have you, and
Amazing. Yes, no, perfect.
listen, homie.
Yes.
I'm sorry for whatever happened to you, but I hope that whatever you see once you go through those gates is fantastic and that you have a wonderful afterlife, because you seem like you were good people and you probably deserve that.
Well, can't say I was good all the time, but I tried to be, you know.
None of us are.
Very good. Shall we go on then?
Yeah.
You start walking, and it doesn't take too long, and the reeds kind of part their way for you as you start making your way there, and then immediately you hear a popping noise, and then splash of water, and you see Lysora lands right beside you, and Patrick holds up his briefcase and goes, "Dear God!"
Why is it so wet here? I thought there was supposed to be Where are we?
We're in the moist heat, of course.
The moist heat, is that what... I don't remember there being a moist heat.
I don't know where your camera is. I just want to high five you. So bad. Thank you.
I honestly don't know. I really... Patrick here is pretty cool people, though.
Is this your alive friend? Hello, my name's Patrick. Pleasure to meet you.
Not the one that I was looking for. This one came here on purpose, which is a terrible idea.
Okay, you don't run away, so I thought we were leaving and you left, so I just went to you. Where's everyone else?
Well, I thought I took Tanner, but he's somewhere. And the rest of them, I imagine, are still fighting, like flying farts.
Wait, where's Tanner?
Tanner. Is that the name of the one that you're looking for?
Tanner Shitwick.
Did you lose him?
Well, you see what happened was...
Hold on, and I'm going to try to bamf to Tanner.
You try to bamf to Tanner, and you pop out, and then you pop back right beside Zane.
I don't know where I am right now. I might have been here before, but like I don't always remember all the pearly gates I take people to. So like
I'm gonna do it again, like as he's talking to me.
Pop right back, splash back into the water.
Do you enjoy being damp? Because I mean that is a way to keep
I
your
can't get to Tanner.
Yeah, that is.
No, I can't. I can't pop. I can't go to him.
This popping thing, can you do that normally? And if you could you stop? Because the water's trying... You're rushing a bit of silt into my Hermes Kennedys. And he points down to his shoes.
I have no idea what you just said to me.
Oh, Hermes Kennedys, they're a very nice brand of Italian loafer.
You're fucking up my J's, and I don't appreciate that.
Prestidigitation, and they're clean.
Oh, good heavens. Thank you.
You know what? I need to learn that. You're going to have to teach me that shit.
It's one of the gifts from my mom. She can't keep your hands clean. Okay, hold on. Okay. I'm gonna try to
Where did she put her fingers then? You know what? I don't want to know.
What?
Never mind.
What?
Never mind. You said your mom can't keep her... Never mind.
No, it's to keep your hands clean so you don't get in trouble.
You said your mom can't keep... Anyway.
Are you high?
Not today.
Do you know where I can get some reefer, by the way? I've been having a killer hangover, and I just need to take maybe a spliff or something. You, go with the pink hair. Do you happen to have a spliff on you? You seem like the type that has a spliff on you. No offense.
you do?
I left him in the backpack. That's Wait, shit. I'm gonna try to pop back to our other friends.
You're gonna try to pop back to your other friends?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pop back to Theo specifically.
You pop out and then you pop right back beside Zane.
I'm gonna grab Zane by the shoulders, looking dead in the eye. I can't fucking leave.
I don't think we're supposed to leave yet. This must be part of our magical, mystical quest or what have you.
And she's just gonna scream.
Okay, so listen. I've told you before that you shouldn't always follow me because sometimes I go places you don't want to go, and then you still show up to these. Like, afterlife is not the place for everybody.
This is not the
Especially
time for this
alive
conversation.
people.
How the fuck do we get out of here?
And with that, we are going to cut over to the other three, but I do want to take a quick interlude as the camera pans to the reeds, and then there's a black wipe across the screen, and then a dank, dark cave tunnel comes into view, and there's a dripping sound, and you see torches light up, and we see Tanner laying flat on his face. He sticks his head up and he looks around. Hello? 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 Is there anybody there? There? Zane? Zane? And he stands up. He starts freaking out a bit, scrabbling around. He grabs his pack. He grabs the mandolin, and he looks around, and he's freaking out. And then he goes, "Is there anybody there? Is there anybody who can help me?" And you hear the soft padding of feet against stone, and the whooshing of a little bit of a robe or a toga. And we see this person, skinny, protruding Adam's apple, sunken eyes a little bit, golden band around their head. They have black hair, curly towards the end, and they have a series of instruments around their belt. He goes, "Oh dear boy, it seems you made it." And the person smiles at Tanner. And then we cut back to the Willis Tower. Theo, Frog, you are standing in a battle stance, seemingly getting ready to run or fight or whatever, as you see this guy wearing a crew neck sweater, shorts, flip-flops, and a backwards cap, looks between the two of you, and you can see is like playing with wind between his fingers and goes, "All right, okay. All right. Noto said that you were going to be a tough one to crack, but I think I can handle the both of you. I mean, Boreas was kind of out of shape, but I maintain a good upkeep, heart rhythm, all that things like that.
He's talking too much. I knock him on his ass.
Okay, go ahead and roll me. Go ahead and roll me. Smite somebody. Smite somebody.
That is 9 plus 2.
11. All right. So when you go ahead and you smite your enemies, on 10 plus, choose 3 from the list below or disarm your enemy. So you can exchange harm, choosing to protect yourself, which is -1 harm to you. Crush them, +1 harm. You can choose to gain an advantageous position, +1 forward on your next smite. Make an opening, +1 forward to your ally who follows your lead, or take something from your enemy.
Okay. I'm going to gain an advantageous position. I'm going to give +1 to Frog. And I'm gonna take something.
Perfect. All right. So you go and you start swirling wind around. Kind of describe what you're doing as all these things are happening. So you're going to take +1 forward on your next smite. you're going to give +1 to Frog, and you're going to take something. So what are you kind of doing, and what does this look like for us?
I think she physically just, as he's like kind of like bouncing to get ready, I think she, not with wind or anything, just shoves him to the like
Straight up
just like knocks him on the ground.
Straight up just knocks him on the ground. And yeah, he goes prone for a little bit, which gives both you and Frog like the advantage in this position. And you see a key ring fall from his pocket. That's got about
Yoink.
4 keys that you go ahead and grab on there. But in response, he goes ahead and he does like a bicycle kick at you, which is just not even like kicking you, but just kicks some wind at you that knocks you back into the wall, leaving like a little bit of a hole into the wall, and you take 2 harm.
So you specifically stated that the wind was hitting me and not any physical attack?
Yes.
Okay, you cannot be injured by an element you've mastered.
Jesus Christ. All right, so you don't take 2 harm, but you do hit the wall and everything. You don't take any injuries or anything like that. And he just like looks up and he goes, "You've got to be fucking kidding me, bro."
Frog!
Exactly, like, down the fucking hammer.
All right, go ahead and roll me smite somebody. Smite your
If I may.
enemies. Yeah, of course.
Alright. I'm gonna use Be My Own Hand to use metal instead of prowess. Ooh, I am going to use, well, never mind. I'm gonna take this L. That's a, well, no, a 7.
A 7, so on a 7 you can choose 1 from the list.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Oh, I have to choose Exchange Charm.
Exchange. Oh, you have. That's right. You have to choose exchange harm. Yeah. So you go ahead and you bring your hammer down. It does how much damage? It does like three damage, correct?
It does
you have
4.
4 damage. Damn. All right. Yeah. You go ahead and you hit this guy right in his
Yeah, 'cause
wind.
it's an epic weapon.
You hit him right in his chest, and he goes. That thing when you get the wind knocked out of you, and he goes. Holds up a finger on the ground.
He's doing a bit, let's move!
And then he pulls, and then you see him pull the oxygen from your own lungs, Frog, into his, and he goes, "Oh, that's better." And you're going to take 2 harm as he does that.
Oh, wow.
And he does a little spin, like a spin-a-rooney, like he's Booker T. And comes back up, and you see him kick a like a glass case that was holding some pieces of art that's related to like the Sears Tower, and the glass goes shattering everywhere, and he grabs part of the metal and wrenches it off, and he starts spinning it around his body, spinning it all around like a bow staff, and grabs it and then puts it behind and holds his hand up like it's the Matrix, and then does the come here motion. We cut over.
Oh, God.
We cut over to Clyde Goodberry as you were running over. Just in that moment, you see Lysora bamf out, and you just see this person with a bald head, some tattoos on the back of their neck that seem to be like leaves of some sort, and then a necklace of some sort, sweater, cozy pants, and like Doc Marten boots. And they seem to be, they like look where Lysora just bamfed out, and they go, "Ugh! Demigods." Ugh. And then you just see them like,
Hey, everything all right? I see Lysora escaped. That's good.
they spin around, they go, "Which one are you? Glasses, bandana, cargo shorts?"
Hey, Clyde Goodberry. I would suggest you should probably get out of here like Lysora did, but he's just sort of knocking an arrow. Honestly, there's nowhere you can go where I can't find you. I'm just gonna release.
Jesus Christ, roll smite your enemies.
I'm gonna use my Fight Smarter to use Judgment for this instead.
Got it.
And I'm using an explosive arrow. Clyde's not fucking around.
Nice.
He doesn't want to get into a long, drawn-out thing.
Got it.
Specifically, well, I'll roll, and then I'll see. Yeah, I think I want to use a threat to alter the scene as well.
Ooh.
That's a 10 even with my +2.
10 even. So
Or
yeah,
for my epic weapon. So, and can I spend a string to alter the scene? So, this is a wind person.
yeah.
I feel like shooting an arrow right at them is the smartest move, as they can change a projectile quite easily.
Yeah.
So he's gonna purposely miss instead. Shoot this arrow high in the ceiling right above where they are. So the explosion not only goes down on them, but I want to just collapse part of the ceiling and just bring everything on top of this person that I can.
Nice. Yeah. You see that, like, as they go, no, and the arrow just like they move the arrow right past them so it doesn't hit them at all, and they go. Children of Apollo always try to use, and then the explosion happens right behind them, like, and like they take a little bit of damage, and they go, Jesus, what the fuck was that? And you hear groaning metal and concrete, and then the ceiling just collapses on top of them. And you do take one harm as a little bit of the dust kind of settles and flies, and debris falls and flies into your face, but for the most part, you were fine as you bring the ceiling down on top of them. Very good. Excellent. Let's cut back real quick. One more round. We're going to kind of do 2 rounds for each of y'all, and then we're going to swap back to the other group here. But yeah, let's go over to the Zephyrus and Theo and Frog. What do y'all got? Theo, what do you got?
Yeah, there's like 2 gods, and our party is in half, so I am going to use an ascendance move.
Oh shit. Motherfucker, goddamn. I love ascendance moves. If you would like to, would you like to read the ascendance move for the elemental?
You embody your element completely as your humanity fades to the background, and you become capable of incredible feats. Become the flame, bend the wind to your will, part the waves, or shake the earth. You are the master of your domain.
So go ahead and mark a check on your ascendance move, and you have to pick a permanent consequence.
I am going to move harm penalty to 3 harms.
Damn. All right. So that means instead of going unstable at, I believe
4.
harm 4, you're unstable at harm 3.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Nice. Kind of describe this as you embody, your Tempest form.
I'm going to pick up this fucking twink by the throat.
Okie dokie.
Keys in one hand, this in the other. I'm just gonna pick him up off the ground where he's got knocked over. I'm gonna tell you what my dad told me. Run. And then I just drop him.
Perfect. All right. Go ahead and give me a sway someone roll. Give me 2d6 plus all, and go ahead and use Fortune's favor with this roll.
Cool. And do I get a +1 forward from my...
Yes, you do. Yes, you do indeed.
So that's so that's only +1, but I have the +1 forward.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, +2 in Fortune's favor.
That's a 10. That's 8, 9, 10.
10. All right. Yeah, with a 10, and as we know, with trying to sway somebody with a roll, if you get a 10 plus, they accept your reasonable argument at no cost. He looks at the bow staff. He looks at Frog with their hammer. He looks at you. He looks at the keys in your hand. He goes, "Ah, shit. Notice is gonna be really fucking pissed at me this time. Eris, come on, we've got other stuff to do. Let the kids play with their toys or whatever." And you just see him just throw the piece of metal behind him, breaking the glass, and just get sucked out by the wind. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Theo fully just collapses.
Oh no, Frog catches Theo.
Frog catches Theo.
Hello, hi, hey, eat. They're like waving their hand in front of her face.
If these keys are what I think they are, we should destroy them.
Wait, what? Okay, they pick up the keys. What?
Can you melt those into nothing?
I can do the next best thing, and they just drop them in their bottomless bag.
Whew, okay.
Perfect. You
Okay.
two hear, and you as well, Clyde, hear groaning of metal and steel. As you hear the top floor collapse, and you start seeing cracks start forming in the ceiling.
I think it's time to go. Just a hunch.
Yeah, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
I like to say we're skedaddling.
Yeah, we're getting out of here.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. All three of you, are y'all leaving the top floor? Where y'all going? How y'all leaving? Y'all taking the elevator? Y'all taking the stairs? You going out the window? As you start seeing bits of concrete start falling down.
I can get us out through that window if you're okay with that. I wonder if it's better if you guys get in the bag and then I carry the bag.
That is super smart, and not even a second after, they are in the bag.
Oh.
Perfect.
As Clyde comes up, are you okay? Is she like tries to get him?
Am I there yet?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you're in the same floor. You're across. Yeah.
Yeah, we would have caught up to you.
Clyde, if like you have this kind of moment to yourself before you run over, if there's anything you're trying to do.
So are they fully like incapacitated by that then?
What you can tell, the ceiling collapsed on them, and you heard from further. You heard arrows come on, but you haven't seen anything from them.
So they, as far as I could tell, they're still trapped in the rubble.
They're still trapped in the rundle. Yeah, in the rubble, from what you can tell. Yeah. As you see, more rocks are starting to fall from the top floor.
Yeah, he's probably just studying the pile of rubble with his little bit of just latent precog. Probably just like randomly sidesteps as a little bit of rubble drops where he was just standing a second without even really thinking about it, and just watching and sort of getting pulled out of it, hearing the others come. Hey, I think I've got one of them. If you want to get them out of here with us. We have questions? I do.
I don't think it's a good idea. It's a god who wants. If you think you can hold a god captive, it hasn't worked out well historically.
Okay. You could go then.
Okay. You okay? Okay.
And Frog gets in the bag, and are you saying did you say you can go then, Clyde? Are you leaving with them?
No, I said we could go.
Oh, we can go. Okay, we can go.
Okay.
Okay, it sounded like you could go then, and I was like, okay, shit, all right. Yeah, so Frog, do you hop in the bag? Do you hop in the bag as well, Clyde?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect.
Boom, and we're out.
Yeah, and then you don't have to roll because it's just you. Perfect. As you fly out, where are you trying to fly to? As you can tell, as you're flying away, the very top of the Sears/Willis Tower is starting to cave in on itself. Almost like a Tower of Babel falling.
It's a good thing I struck it by lightning, so everybody evacuated. This is the I guess over just an whatever open space I can find, which might just be the park, but
yeah, there's a park that's like across the street. It's like a small park that's like nearby, like a coffee shop, where you can go to Millennium Park if you want to by the Bean, if need be.
Nah, we'll just go to the nearest one.
Okay,
to get
small one by a coffee shop. Okay, yeah, y'all land, and we're going to cut to Lysora and Zane. You two and Patrick are walking through the reeds. You come up to an open area where the water is kind of coalesced and collected, and you see there is a singular desk that's kind of on a raised platform where there is scales. And you see a gentleman. He's black, bald head, has a goatee. He's wearing a red suit It seems very well tailored. An open collared white button-down shirt from what you can see behind the desk, and he seems built. He seems like Terry Crews built. And he has golden eyes. And you can just see him talking to what appears to be a person that's in an orange jumpsuit. And you can see him point towards this person in the orange jumpsuit's chest. And you see this kind of essence come out. And he holds it in his hands. And it rolls almost like a golden ball. And he puts it into and he puts it onto a pillow side of sort that's in one of the sides of the scale. And you can see the scale teeter. And then he takes a feather that he has sitting on his desk, holds it up, and it shines in the sunlight. And he sets it down in the scale. And then the feather goes. That ball goes down. And then they balance. And you see this person's shoulders slump almost in relief. And you hear this person go, all right, no, yeah, perfectly fine. Seems everything checks out. So what you're going to find is there's going to be a nice plot of land for you there. Now, since you don't have any Sabti to work the ground for you, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go and work the ground yourself, which is perfectly fine. We have left plenty of tools for you to use there. And what you're going to do is you're going to build your own home. You're going to make your own food, all of your own little water, and it's going to be perfectly fine. Just perfect. You should not want for anything as long as you're willing to put the work yourself. Does that sound good? And the person goes, I'm just surprised that I'm here. He goes, perfect, sounds great. Now, if you need anything, my name is Julius. You can just or my name is Lucius. You can just ask for me. That's perfectly fine. Julius, sorry. And yeah, just if anything that you need, just don't hesitate to ask at all. Anything at all. And person just looks very confused as they shuffle off to this area that they're designated to. And then the gentleman just does a cross off of a list, off a clipboard, and goes, next! You see people are waiting. Somebody behind you, a woman that's wearing a gown and a head covering, a head wrap, just goes behind the three of you. Patrick goes, would you two like to go, since you don't seem to belong here, would you two like to go first, or should I?
No, you go ahead. You've been here. Go ahead.
Thanks, bloke. It's a pleasure meeting you. Zane, and is it Lysora?
It's Patrick.
Patrick, that's my name.
My name too. How weird.
How weird is that? Oh my goodness, another Patrick.
Small world.
You have lovely hair, Patrick. It was a pleasure meeting you.
So do you.
Oh, amazing. Oh, well, well, I'll see you later, Zane. See you on the other side. Cash rules everything around me.
Green, get the money.
Dollar bills, y'all. And then he walks up to the desk. Name? Patrick O'Collins. I am an attorney. I got you right here, Mr. O'Collins. Let's see here. Now, this is going to be a very quick and easy just process. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take your heart, not literally, I'm just going to take your heart, and I am going to weigh it against a feather, and we're just going to see how things go out. And that really determines where you end up, okay? It sounds scary, but I promise you it is a very, very harmless process.
I touch Patrick's shoulder. I'm like, it's going to be fine, man. It's going to be fine.
And you see Lucius do the same process of pulling the energy out, turning it into a ball, putting it on the scale, and then pulling out the feather. And you see the scale balance, shift, and move. And then you just see the heart immediately drop, outweighing the feather. And Julius goes, ooh, bad luck on that one, buddy. Really, it could have happened to anybody. Really, there's certainly, it could happen to anybody like that. Just it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did you really murder 20 to 40 people And Patrick goes, "It was never proven. I told it to everyone. I was never. No, get him out of here. Get him out of here right now." And you just see
Woo,
Patrick just get
Patrick!
grabbed by like these two, like this hawk comes down, flies, and just goes, "Ah!" and just grabs Patrick by the shoulders and just lifts him off. And he goes, "Please, Patrick, please, Zane, do something!" Ah! As he gets pulled
They're
off.
taking you where you belong, fam.
There's always one. Next.
Always one. Yo. Okay, so look, I'm definitely 100%
Name?
alive. Zane Hellstrom, son of Hades.
Zane Hellstrom, you're not here. Zane Hellstrom, how's it spelled? You're not on here. Is that a
I am
UM?
alive. I am alive. I am mortal. Well, somewhat.
Okay, so or mortal some. Oh.
I got lost on my way to, guides and to get someone out of a really bad situation.
Okay.
And I'm not exactly sure which afterlife pearly gate I'm at right now.
You are.
Whose realm? I don't know.
You are in the realm of Aru, also known as the Field of Reeds, also known as the Field of Rushes. My name is Julius Kane. I am the Eye of Osiris, the Blood of Pharaohs, yada yada yada. You can also just call me Julius. It's perfectly fine.
Julius, excellent. I got a question for you, Julius.
Yes, please. Is this Patrick? Patrick, are you two
This is
Patricks in
not
a row?
Patrick. This is a very
Oh,
confused person.
I'm Lasora.
Lasora. I
I
don't
just
have
didn't
you
want
here
that-
either.
I didn't
Also
want
a
that murderer to know
demigod.
my name.
Also a demigod.
Demigod. Wait.
Oh yeah, sorry. Lasora Chow. Daughter of Eris.
So I got a question for you. Listen, fam. I got lost here by accident. I was trying to take a friend over to Elysium,
Mm-hmm.
and my pops' realm.
Yeah.
And-
Oh God.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But I knew it would be relatively safe for her. The problem was, I was under duress when this happened. We were getting attacked by some wind gods. It was a bad situation, and I'm pretty sure my friends might be dead or getting knocked up. And I mean that in the funny way, not the pregnant way.
You see him stand up, and he takes his coat off, and he folds it very delicately, and he puts it on the desk. And you see him start unbuttoning the sleeves of his shirt and rolling them up. He goes, "Is this another prank from Big H, huh? That asshole coming
No.
around, he's trying to, you gonna put stink bombs in the canoes again? You know how
Wait,
long that
hold
took?
up.
That
Wait.
I mean,
Did
if
my
it was a
dad
prank,
put
would
stink bombs in your canoes?
Do you know how much smell reed canoes absorb?
Okay, look. I'll tell you what. Do you want to prank him back?
Go ahead and roll sway someone roll for me, please, Zane. 2d6 plus awe. Fortune's favor, please.
Oh, yay. Oh, yeah. I gotta play someone. That is a 12.
A 12. Yeah, his eyes light up. You see his golden eyes just flash brilliantly. He goes, "Prank him back?
Yeah.
I would
I
love
will
to."
I will happily help you. If you help me find my friend, we can absolutely prank him. That guy fucking sucks most of the time, and he's been getting in my fucking way as of recently. And I don't really know why. But if pranking him, as long as Carrion doesn't get involved, because me and Carrion are cool. That's the homie.
Oh, Big C? No, he's the homie. Yeah, no, he's good.
Okay, cool.
All right, no, fine. Yeah, that's all you had to say. Literally, that's all you had to say. You two aren't supposed to be here. You're definitely not supposed to be here, Zane. And then he points to you, Lysora, and he goes, "You, it's kind of dodgy. You're not
I get
supposed
that
to
a
be
lot.
here, but like, you've got about anywhere from 24 hours to 10 years."
that sounds about right.
You're not supposed to tell people that.
I mean, come on, hook somebody up, right? She looks harmless.
Totally.
You have no idea.
I have twins. I definitely have an idea.
Oh, okay, fair enough. You have an idea.
Look.
Okay, so there's only one more of us here, if they're here, and that is my friend Tanner Chitwick. I was trying to save him, but I kind of lost him in the transition. Like I said, it was under duress. There was like some wind gods blowing their gases around, all methane and Dennis the Menace fart on fire sort of thing. I'm over them.
When God, look, I don't look. Just tell me exactly what you're going to do to Big H, and I'll take you wherever you need to go. All right?
What do you want to do? I don't know how y'all prank wars go here in the godly realm, but I know I can get there.
Okay, so I haven't really been getting into little pranks recently, but my my boy Carter, he's been kind of showing me some things here and there. When I get to see him, I don't get to see him quite a bit. I haven't seen him in a long time. But what we've been kind of working on is taking Oreos. You know Oreos, right? Taking Oreos, and we were gonna find like something that was like a car or something that your dad kind of was really fond of. And we're gonna lick them, and then we're gonna stick them to him. And then, if they sit for a long time, like overnight, then when you peel the Oreo off, it peels the paint off as well.
I can do that. That's easy.
Really? Just like that?
Yeah.
All right, fine. That's fine by me.
Shake on it?
Shake on it. Now, what is she going to
All right.
do for me?
Not talk.
Roll a sway someone, Lysora. 2d6 plus awe.
Ten.
He's going to look between Zane and between Lysora and go, typically I wouldn't, but the finger gun wink combination is just really unsettling me for some reason.
Honestly, that's the best gift she could possibly give you.
Fine. All right. Okay. Fine. Good.
Except maybe for a better prank later, you could just this is next time for the next time.
Mhm.
Find someone to sneak in to his bedroom and switch all his right shoes with a size that's half a size too small. Just the right one.
Just the right one, half a size too small.
Half
you know
a
what?
size too small.
That sounds even better.
No,
Forget
the
the
next
Oreo.
one.
Forget the
You
Oreo
already shook on the
ideas.
Oreo one.
No,
so
forget the Oreo ideas. Zane Hellstrom, he's going to go ahead and take a piece of paper, and he's going to rip it off, and he's going to write onto it. He goes, you're going to switch your father's shoes, so the right ones are all a half a size smaller. How about that?
Okay, since we're changing the terms, you're going to owe me a favor in the future. Small one.
I can live with that.
Cool.
Perfect. All right, well, go ahead, I guess. Right through this door. You're not going to go through that door. That's going to take you to
Well, I
the
find
rest.
Tanner.
Will you find
That's-
Tanner?
Yeah, that's who I'm looking for. I
That-
don't
that's
need
part
to
of the-
go through the door. I can.
Oh,
I can
there's
get
no
out of
Tanner here. I definitely checked. There's no Tanner here. But I think that door will take you where you need to go, though. Right there.
I can't leave the guy. If he's here, I gotta go looking around. Is there like some hidden places, like some
I mean,
mountains or some like?
I could
don't
literally get
fucking
one of the
know.
boys to pick you up, both you and your friend, and we could fly you all around the field of rushes right now, and you could see if your friend is here. But I've guaranteed there is. And he goes, 1 second, and his eyes like flip to the back of his head.
Listen, man,
and
I
his
got the
skin
Book of
goes
the Dead.
blue.
I know who belongs in here.
Is there a place with really good acoustics?
Here? No, it's all terrible. Can you
got a
imagine?
horn? Do you got like something to get the people's attention?
They kind of follow the water. It kind of draws them to it. You know, we
I
don't have to.
clearly have not been to Hades because that shit gets wild in line sometimes. We got to get Cerberus out there to keep people in check.
Yeah. Everyone just kind of knows what to do down here. It's a very, very efficient system. We kind of developed queues, all right?
Fucking fine. Lysora, you got a trick that you can make yourself louder or something? Because you're already obnoxious now most of the time. I feel like you could do some like step this up a notch.
I want one of y'all to roll a Pierce the Veil roll for me, please.
I'm at negative to pierce the veil.
Oh, I am not. So that is a 9, 10, 11.
9, 10, 11. All right. Perfect. Exquisite. Sheesh. Let me go ahead and pull up Pierce the Veil here real quick. So with Pierce the Veil, on a 10 plus, you can ask 3 questions. What happened to this person, place, or thing recently? What is the greatest danger with this person, place, or thing? When was this person, place, or thing made? When did blank happen? Where did this person, place, or thing come from? Who was responsible for this person, place, or thing? And how can I get this person, place, or thing to blank?
I don't know which one of these is most appropriate. Who made it, I guess, because that'll give me an idea of the topography and where things could potentially hide.
So you want to know who made the Field of Rushes?
Yeah.
Who made
Put
Aru?
this shit
Okay.
together.
So, in ancient Egyptian mythology, Aru is also known as the Field of Reeds or the Field of Rushes. It is the heavenly paradise where Osiris, who is embodying inside of the body of Julius Cain here, rules. It has been described as the Ka, or it's the soul, of the Nile Delta. So this is where the weighing of the heart occurs. We kind of skipped the step because you're supposed to be judged by 42 different judges to see if you can make it to that part, but I had to expedite the process a little bit because we're live. But yeah, so you have to go through a long journey. It is placed in the east where the sun rises, and it's described as boundless reed fields. It's like those of the earthly Nile Delta. It is ideal hunting and farming ground that allows souls to live here for eternity. More precisely, Aru was envisaged as a series of islands covered in a field of rushes. The part where Osiris later dwelt is known as the Field of Offering, also known as Shithput in Egyptian. So yes, but it was made by the Egyptian gods here. But yeah, I mean, I guess you could say navigate it. It is a system of like water with like reed islands all interconnected with each other. And it was made by long ago, fucking all of them. You want me to fucking describe?
Long ago, shit, fucking.
Yeah. I mean, we could talk about Osiris and Horus and Geb and Nut. Yeah, we can talk about all that. Yeah, yeah. You have 2 more questions you can ask.
Oh shit! What was that other question I could ask? Fucking.
They got a full list here. You can ask where
I'm
did somebody go? What happened to a person?
I want to know where the fuck did Tanner go?
Perfect. So, Lysora, you see fucking Zane's eyes turn to like coals, burning embers and coals, and you just get like the whole history of this place in your brain, Zane. And then you see Osiris pointing to a door, and you can hear the dripping, echoey, cavernous feelings of like Tartarus from your underworld, and you can hear somebody singing, and it's not like you're here. You could almost like you're sitting in the same room as them. It sounds like 2 people singing, like a duet, and it's almost like you're in the room, but you realize that's your connection to Hades. That's your connection to the underworld. Is that you kind of can navigate that like easily,
Yeah,
and there's somebody there that's not supposed to be there. So it seems that when you did your whole Banthing thing, Tanner ended up there, but you did not. Something happened with the whole navigation kind of thing. Got all screwy. And you got one more question.
God damn it. I don't know what the fuck to ask him now. You got something, Lysora?
No, this is your thing. I don't know.
Well, shit. can you get me a meeting with Cleopatra just by chance? I just wanted to talk
You
to her.
motherfucker, get moving. It's like, you just see him just like get going, move towards. I got a line building up back over here.
All right, like sorry, can you follow me? Can you make it so she can follow me now?
Yes, please. I would not like to. I just know by the cut of her jib, I don't want her to stay behind here. Things could be a living hell.
Then I go to where I saw Tanner because I can traverse.
Perfect. Yeah.
My area of choice or any of these
And
as I want to.
Lasora, you can follow along perfectly, but before you do, he looks and goes, "One moment, young lady."
This is after I left.
Yeah, as soon as you leave and she's about to step through, he goes, "Young lady,
Yeah.
there's something that I feel in you that is dangerous."
I don't know why people keep saying that.
You're going to be given a choice eventually, and you need to make the right choice, or something dreadful is going to happen to you.
Cool, thanks.
When I said 24 to 10 years, it wasn't a hyphen there. It was a literal /. 24 hours or 10 years.
Cool. So I will make that decision very soon.
Yes. I don't want to see you again. You terrify
Any
me.
hints on
Any
that?
hints? Any hint? You want me to give you a hint?
I mean,
I'm
if you don't
letting
want
you
to see me
traverse
again,
between underworlds. And no, you're not. I'm never gonna see you again. I guarantee you. There's gonna be somebody else that's gonna deal with you. I'm just kind of giving you a hint here because I don't want you. I want you to be able to grow a little bit before you start changing shoes with somebody else, and you know.
that metaphor got away from you a little bit, but I think I know what you're talking about.
It is a very long day, and I have a lot of people. You can hear, "How long is this gonna take, man? Come on." You'll wait. You'll wait. I
You
promise
like
you,
a-
you'll wait.
Do you get like a vacation?
Oh, loads of times. I got people that can do this for me, but you know,
Okay, cool. Just making sure you were a little.
I gotta get in my company mandated 40 hours. You understand how it goes.
Damn the man. And I'm gonna pop out.
Pop out. And Zane, you step through, and you can hear two people singing and harmonizing. Somebody playing a harmonica, and it sounds like a harmonica, and somebody playing a mandolin, keeping in tune. And Lysora, you pop out of the door right next to him, and the door closes, and some of the water laps out from the door at your feet. And you two can see Clyde sitting on a rock singing with this person that I described before.
Clyde?
Clyde.
Not
Tanner?
Clyde, Tanner. Sorry.
Oh,
My
shit.
bad. I was looking at Clyde. I was looking at Clyde. It was me, Austin. Yeah, but you see Tanner.
I fire my gun.
Yeah, with oh god, with this person that seems to be wearing a toga and like a brass like circlet around their head, and they have a bunch of instruments on the ground.
Who was you?
Oh, me?
Not you, Tanner. I know who you are.
We found you, Tanner.
Oh, you two! Oh my god! Oh, hell yeah! Okay, good. I told you that they'd find me, and this person says,
Sorry, I left you alone. I just wanted you to get you out of the shit. 'Cause
"Hey
they were-
man, shit was stirring up and
Yeah.
everything like that. You just got me out of there. That's what I appreciate about you, brother. I mean, you're a good guy. Hey, Orpheus, can I introduce you to two of my really good friends here?" And points to the person behind them that you can just see, this skinny person. Just goes, "Hello," and we're gonna cut to the other three. You three land in a park near a coffee shop, but two of you are in a bag, and one of you are actually flying. How is the feelings in the bag? How's the environment inside the fucking workshop? I just gotta know for my own personal investment. Nothing like
Immaculate.
that is what a way to say that. I thought I was.
I hate all of that.
Me too, actually. I'm glad we have that in common. Frock just hung on to like a workbench and just hankered down. Just
Yeah, what's it feel like in the bag while flying? Is it like noticeably
It just kind of feels like, you know, when you're on a plane and it's takeoff. It's you're landing, not taking off, but like you're landing in a plane where it feels a little bit gentler than takeoff. Like you could, if you navigated, you just have to hold yourself to move around. But it doesn't feel too, you know, you're not being slung around all over the place. I feel like Theo has better control than that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that those arrows really came in handy. I one-shotted that guy back there. It's pretty
Oh, that
wild.
was you.
Yeah. Probably
Oh, great job.
from the building down too, but it seemed appropriate for the moment.
It's neither here nor there. We weren't there anyway.
Are you feeling all right? Yeah, did you get scraped up at all? Anything you need help with?
I'm fine. Are you? You got like a little rubble on your shoulder.
Oh, let's brush that off. I'll be all right.
Good. Okay.
Where's did the others say anything before they popped off? I wasn't around.
I mean, it's kind of fuzzy. Hopefully, they're all right. I'm saying that with a lot of doubt, but hopefully they're okay. And Frog climbs out.
Is there a fountain in this park?
There is.
I land next to the fountain.
Perfect. Land next to the fountain. You can feel the opening of the bag. It opens, and Frog is starting to step out, leaving, you know, Clyde by yourself for a little bit if you want to, you know, do anything.
No, he'll follow out.
Good. All right, cool. Just want to make sure. Didn't know if Clyde was feeling particularly toxic today or not. And then, you see Clyde and Frog step on out of the bag.
Oh, you guys okay? Everybody good?
Yeah, are you?
Physically, I'm great. Emotionally, no. Not really, but I think I'm better than I was doing before. I know what's going on with the winds.
Oh, we should get the others in to have a little powwow or discussion about that. Where are they?
Frog, do you know? I have no idea.
Yeah.
I guess I could see.
Or we could just, and then I'm going to try to make a rainbow in the fountain, and Rachel's going to use her incredible powers of Percy Jackson lore to send an I am, which is when you give gold to the goddess of the rainbow to get a message to somebody.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Or you can see if you want to do that, but Theo would offer that.
Yeah.
Like we could also try to communicate with them.
What gold do you have? What gold do you have to offer to as you're making a rainbow in this fountain?
If nobody has just an actual drachma, from camp, I'm trying to think. Theo
high or low? High or low? Let's go high or low. I love
I'll
the game with high or low.
Say.
Yeah, even we do high or low or evens and odds. How do you feel?
I'll do evens.
Evens?
And try that way.
We'll do even Stevens then. I'm feeling fair here. Okay. All right, we got a D6 here. All right, we got a D6. That is a 4. Evens. Yep.
Hey.
Go
okay.
ahead.
So
There's
Theo would put that option forward, but we don't have to do it.
Yeah.
If we want to just try to talk to them, we haven't had a good.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. I can see where they're at, and then you can send a message.
Yeah, they can respond to the message, or they should be able to, unless they're somewhere where they can't. But yeah.
Yeah, let's see what I can't see here. Just sort of grab his third eye and he'll focus and try to don't want to pierce the veil or oracle. I guess this is pierce the veil more.
Yeah. Yeah. What you see in the near yeah, it'd be more pierce the veil than it would.
Yeah,
be.
I'll do pierce the veil.
Yeah, 2d6 plus judgment, my dear friend.
8.
8. So you get to ask 2 questions from the list.
I
I would read them for everybody, but I've read them quite a bit today. I don't want to take up more time.
Can I ask where they came from? Can I ask where they are?
Yeah, I'll say that.
Okay.
And what's your other question in case they're connected, or are you just gonna hold it?
And then I guess how can I get them back?
Great.
How can I help them get back?
Perfect. So very quickly, like you both see, yeah.
Actually, as soon as I realize that they're in any sort of underworld, I think I would immediately snap that off. I don't think I would linger any longer.
As you see, there's a dark cave tunnel, and you hear dripping, and you see Zane and Lysora standing talking to Tanner, and there seems to be another person standing behind Tanner that seems dead. That seems like a soul, kind of, that has like musical instruments all around their person.
I recognize Orpheus. I don't know how Apollo involves all this is.
You can give me a 2d6 plus just give me a 2d6 plus judgment roll there.
10.
10, yeah. I mean, fucking dead person looks kind of like how the jars and like how the depictions in the books and everything looks. Fucking musical instruments all around them. That's probably Orpheus. Though, odd that Orpheus is there, because last time people kind of heard anything about Orpheus was spending time with Eurydice in Elysium. After, your dad ripped his head off, ripped his body apart, and threw his harp into the stars, and then turned his head into an oracle at Antissa. So, like, yeah.
They're in the underworld of some sort, which I guess makes sense. I guess Zane got him there. Orpheus is with them.
What?
Interesting.
Okay. I mean,
All right.
It could be worse.
Iris, accept my offering. Zane, Hailstrom.
You go ahead and you see the rainbow eagerly take the drachma, and yeah, you can feel like there's a direct connection. We'll have the group over there. Yeah, the group over there. Continue that conversation real quick. Tanner's like, yeah, this is Orpheus. Yeah, I'm glad to see you. Where'd y'all go?
Some guy with a scale.
With a skate. Did you go to a food world?
We met
Not that kind of
Osiris is
scale.
fine. It's one of the underworlds I haven't visited yet, but
Oh, interesting.
fine.
A underworld. Osiris. An underworld you haven't. Are you a child of Hades?
No, I'm not. I have no idea who
Roll
Hades
2d6
is
plus
whatsoever.
awe to sway
No,
someone.
I am absolutely saying this is sarcastic.
Oh, as
I can
sarcastic
be.
as possible.
It is
Okay.
dripping with sarcasm to him.
And he rolls his eyes and he goes, I can tell that you're being sarcastic, all right? I'm not one of them. Gestures up to the upwards.
Who's them?
The gods.
Oh, they suck. So, what you doing?
Agreed.
You really should be careful about saying that here, because he could hear you.
Well, we were waiting for you, actually. I came across this dear boy and glad to finally meet him in the flesh, so to speak.
Of course, you find emo music box finds you.
Wait, do you mean
That
finally
makes
meet?
perfect
Did you know
sense.
who he was?
This is kind of embarrassing, but and Orpheus goes, well, if they're not meant to know, they don't need to know at all. That can be your privacy right there. And he goes, no, it's fine. So Orpheus, I didn't know it before, but Orpheus was kind of the person that kind of pointed me in the direction of Camp Halfblood. Kind of,
That's cool.
said, you got that magical guitar there and everything. You should probably go here because you're special or something. That's right.
Well, as long as you got here and didn't look back.
And you just see Orpheus just shoot you the meanest glare, like dead eye you, and go, Yes, quite. But I found poor Tanner all here in a tunnel all by his lonesome. Seemed to be
He was
abandoned.
fine. This is Elysium. It's great.
This, dear boy, is not Elysium.
Okay, well, I can take him to Elysium. He's safe.
Indeed.
My dad wasn't gonna let anything happen to him.
Are you sure?
Probably.
Seems like you don't know your father as well as you think you do.
Yeah, but you do. So
I
good on
definitely
you.
do.
Well, you know what? The best thing for us
He's
all
really
to
kind of
do
a
is
rule
to
stickler,
to
though.
leave.
If you haven't noticed.
As that happens, you see a rainbow come out of like where there's water dripping along the wall, and you can hear a
Guys, I
mist.
can't get a signal. I'm trying. It's connecting. I can. Hold on. Hello?
Make sure you're not
Hello?
muted.
Should I refresh?
is there-
How do you refresh a rainbow?
Tanner.
Guys. Hey, do we
Hey.
see them? Can we see them yet?
Yes,
Is it
you can
coming
see
in?
them now. It's kind of hazy, but you can see them. Yeah.
Hi, it's me, Theo.
You're still alive. Congratulations. Your like wild, windy uncles didn't fuck your day up. Congrats. Is everybody else still alive too?
Everybody,
Oh, we
we
met
got
Orpheus.
out of here. We knocked down the Sears Tower.
Wait, what?
You can
Oh, wait,
see,
sorry, we're in a public park. We knocked down the Sears Tower.
Clyde. You can see like on a TV screen through the coffee shop. You see, freak weather storm causes tragic accident at the Willis Tower. Unknown injured, potentially some dead. Just scrolling across the screen as there's like a
Jesus
helicopter flying
fucking
around it.
Christ.
Orpheus, when you say we met Orpheus, Orpheus kind of tries to step out of frame a little bit.
Come here, buddy. Just come on over here.
Please
Hey,
don't touch
Clyde,
me.
I
Please
feel
do
like
not
this.
touch me.
Yeah.
It's the music dude, Orpheus,
Yeah,
I
I've
love Hades
heard
Town.
of him.
from Hades Town, the hit Broadway musical, now on tour.
Honestly, it's better than a lot of things he made. Excuse me.
Sponsor us.
You just see Orpheus just staring daggers in the back of Zane's head.
Anyway, we're safe. I sorta kinda lost Tanner for a little bit, but I got to meet Osiris and some dude named Patrick, who was apparently headed to whatever the
Patrick
Egyptian
killed, like,
version of
20
hell
people.
is.
Of course he
but-
would know that.
But he did like Nas, and he listened to Wu-Tang, so like it couldn't have been all bad.
Just like Wu-Tang, Patrick is not to be fucked with.
Well, it's little that he's gonna get fucked with now.
Do you need help or?
Can you get? Yeah.
yeah.
I can come back at will. I don't. Well, Tanner might need help getting back because, like, you know,
He's part of the deal.
It was a little bit stressful getting here, so I kind of.
You can't leave me here, man. I gotta get my guitar
No, no,
back, right?
Tanner,
And
don't worry
Orpheus
about it.
goes,
You're
yes, you have to get your guitar back.
You're part of the deal we made with the bald
Hold on.
guy.
What you know? Why are you so obsessed with this guitar, Mister Orpheus?
I'm not obsessed with this guitar. I'm just trying to make sure that your friend here he's under duress. Have you not been able to tell that he's under duress? Like he's stressed?
Obviously, this is why I got him out of the hell on earth that was happening in Willis Tower.
And you brought him here?
We are high school kids fighting gods. We're all a little stressed right now.
Okay, then don't yell at me, all right? I've been wandering the underworld for God knows how long.
Well, I could actually tell you exactly how long. And Book of the Dead pops in my
Why
hand,
are
and
you
I'm like,
wandering around? Like, why aren't you?
Why aren't I where?
you really need to be careful with how you
in
talk to
Elysium.
gods. It usually turns out
Excuse
bad for you.
well, excuse me.
Me?
Young lady. Who are you again? Who am I
My
talking
name's-
to through this rainbow?
My name's Theo.
Theo.
You're a hero.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is Orpheus. What I do in
Hero's a
my
little
personal life is
strong.
none of your business, all right? That is my own personal life. I have boundaries. Tanner, this is what I was telling you about. You should have people respect your boundaries. Who is that cretin that just rolled their eyes back there?
Clyde?
Hey, be careful about calling my friends. Nobody calls my friends cretins but me.
You've been disrespecting me this entire conversation.
Yeah, I don't like you.
Why?
Why don't you like him? He's been perfectly pleasant this whole time.
I've
Because
been
he
sitting here
broke-
with your friend that you abandoned down here.
Okay, you keep saying abandon. Abandon's not the right word. Magic is wonky.
He's
Right, so y'all
literally
gotta
alive,
understand.
wandering
There are
the underworld.
rules.
Oh
to
no,
Hades.
the rainbow's breaking up.
How about you guys just do your best? If anyone can get him back, Zane, I know it's you. There's not a doubt in my mind.
I
that
can
you
get
everyone
him back. It'll
safe.
be fine.
Can I provide aid through this to give
Yeah, let's go ahead. Yeah, to provide it. Go
give
ahead.
Zane some encouragement to
2d6 plus your tangles
get
there.
the
As
homies
you're kind of
home?
yeah to help out the homies here. Give some good job kissies for the homies.
Theo and Frog are both making.
Wait,
So I rolled doubles,
Why are y'all doing that?
just two
The
ones.
reception's perfect.
So that's,
Oh,
so that's
no!
2 plus 4.
But plus 4 makes it just barely. It's the only thing I can roll to fail this.
It's a 6. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Can
Yeah.
I aid him aiding people?
you know what? Clyde doesn't want us.
No.
back anymore.
We're gonna let this ride. We're gonna let this ride. Clyde, when you come out, you're trying to be helpful, and you're like, if there's anybody I know that can do it, it's you. Zane, is Clyde like raising his voice at you? Is he like getting a bit of an attitude? Is he like? Do you actively hear like meanness coming out of Clyde's mouth right now, where he's like he's impatient and like kind of snippy to you?
Clyde, don't make me call your mama.
Funny because Zane's the only one here who has heard mean.
I
Clyde.
have.
Oh, that wasn't mean. That was sad. I don't want to have to kill you, Clyde.
So what are we doing?
What do you say when he says, talk to your mom?
Don't make me call your mama.
What?
Listen. Do you know where I am? I just want you to understand that we are in a situation where I am in an extremely powerful place, and you don't want to fuck with me right now because I am dealing with some shit. Dealing with emo music god here.
I'm just trying to help out, Zane.
Country
is
guitar boy here,
helping
who I'm
you
trying to
and,
find his guitar.
Everyone could get back. Don't know why you keep bringing up my dead mom. It hurts my feelings every time, more than you can imagine.
wow. We went from Hades Town to Beetlejuice.
Listen,
How about you just come back and we could talk about it in person?
how about you shut the fuck up for just a moment? Just a moment. I'm gonna do you a good. I'm gonna open my book of the dead. I'm going to look up Clyde's mom. I'm going to port to her, and I'm gonna port her to me.
Zane, I need you to roll 2d6 plus metal for me, my dear friend.
This is amazing.
is
I just want to let
bad.
you know that you could.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is-
You can decide not to do this at any time.
Yeah, you could like not role play right now.
A fun
Do
thing
it.
about
Do it, do it,
Beetlejuice
do
is
it,
you
do it,
never
do it.
actually see the dead mom, which is kind of what's brilliant about that musical. Vin, I'm glad you brought that up.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
You look
Let
up,
me know who
you
she
look
is.
up Autumn Goodberry in your Book of the Dead, and 2d6 plus metal, please.
I have a 7. Because that's a -1, so.
There's a complication. Choose one option from the list. It takes longer than it should. Something breaks. You take 1 harm. The result is only partially effective. Your next roll is with Fate's Disfavor. I'm going to say you can't take your next roll is with Fate's Disfavor because the next roll that you're going to make involving like getting out of here or something like that is already going to have Fate's
I'll
Fate's
take the
Disfavor.
harm.
You all see as Zane pulls out his Book of the Dead and you see him open it up, lick his thumb, finger, flip through the pages, say the name, tap it, and there's a swirl of smoke and vapor and ether as we see this form of a woman that quite clearly is in pain. Severe pain.
Oh boy. Since Clyde has said, "My dead mom." I think Theo's arm has like been on his shoulder, like in a little bit of shock, because I don't think Theo actually had that like known or confirmed.
No.
And it's just sort of had a hand there, like
I think the only people that knew was Zane and
everybody but Theo, because he
everybody but
told
Theo, but he told
Frog,
Frog and
Lysora overheard.
and
yeah.
Lysora overheard, but yeah,
Listen,
Tanner didn't know either.
You can talk to her now. Get whatever you need to say out of your body, so you can stop being all angry and shit.
She's wearing a very nice, like it seems to be like a nice, naturally just like breathy blouse. She has a similar evil eye necklace, a third eye necklace that Clyde is wearing. It seems to be that it's made from the same cord and everything, and you see that there's like a collection of bracelets on her wrist that seem that they were made by Clyde, but they seem to have more accoutrement on them. Beads, rocks, things of that nature. She's wearing a flowing orange gown that has like a paisley pattern on it and Birkenstocks. And when she shows up, she looks very confused. She's just going, "Where am I? Where am I? Where am?"
I'm sorry, Miss Goodberry.
Where did you take me? Where did you take me? Get me out of here! And she
You're
grabs you,
still-
Zane, and her nails dig into your neck as you take one harm. And she goes, "Get me out of here! Get me out! I need to find my son! And she looks towards the rainbow and she goes, "Clyde?
Yeah, I was gonna
I'm
move
giving
her
you a
towards
chance
it.
to talk to him.
Clyde?
Now. This is what I was doing.
Clyde, you gotta get me out of here, please. Please, you gotta get me out of here, Clyde, please." And she like goes up and she tries to touch you, Clyde, and her hands go through the rainbow. And she's
Lady, we talked about this already. You're dead. You can't go back. I'm trying to give you a chance to talk.
Take
to
me
him
back. He
one
needs
last-
me. He needs me.
You have your chance to say whatever you need to say to him.
Fuck your chances. I need my son. You.
Marcus, can
How old
play
are
us some,
you?
like,
How old are you? Like
something-
17?
Something mournful, like sort of like blending the line. Orpheus, hook us up. Tanner, you got some.
She goes to
Clyde, this would be a good time to say
Dion.
something.
Clyde, sweetie, please, can you help me? Get me out of here, please. Or you just hear Orpheus in the background go, "This is barbaric."
Clyde has no idea what to do in this situation. He's just perfectly still, just staring, watching this unfold.
All right, fine.
Seeing her in pain. The only way we're communicating through like this rainbow through a fountain, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna exploding arrow this fountain. He's gonna do the equivalent of hanging up the phone. The only way he could figure it out in this moment.
I need you to do a 2d6 a smite someone roll, and I need both Frog and Theo to give me a 2d6 plus metal.
I'm over here telling his mom. I'm like, so what you need to know about Clyde is that he's actually a hero, and that he's
Can
done
I
amazing things with his life.
use
And-
my roll to knock Clyde back from whatever harm he's about to do himself instead of protecting myself from harm?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actively, yeah.
What am I rolling?
Smite somebody. So you're rolling to smite somebody. I just want to see how effective you are at actually destroying this thing. Yeah.
So that uses my judgment then.
Yeah.
Which will be
You just can't do it. Exchange harm.
9. I rolled 9, and then that with my rage weapon, 12.
12. Frog, what did you get on your roll?
We rolled metal, right?
Metal. Yeah.
Okay, I got a 9.
9. And what did you get, Theo?
I got 2 4s, so I get a thread, and then it's +2, so I got 10.
Amazing. Amazing. You very quickly, without even thinking, Clyde, just grab an arrow instinctually and just shoot it right into the fountain. And Frog, you see exactly what arrow he grabs, and you see it hit the fountain, and it blinks. The arrow blinks. And Theo, you in a rush of wind grab Clyde and kind of swirl around as this thing explodes. Clyde, you are protected by like a wind wall of sorts as Theo grabs and protects you. Frog, you take 1 harm, and Theo, you take 1 harm as bits of this fountain hit you. and there's like dust settling in the air. You can see people that are in the park just freak out and start running away, and the Eris message is cut. On the other side, underworld side, Autumn looks distraught between Lysora and Tanner and Orpheus. He goes, where did he go? Where did Clyde go? What did you do to him? What happened? What's wrong with him? Did you hurt my boy?
No.
Did you hurt my boy?
Listen, lady. Your son? I want to be friends with your son. But he is dealing with a whole bunch of hurt from you passing away. And I just wanted him to have one last chance to say whatever he needed to say to you.
And you can feel her being pulled back to where she's coming from, but she looks at you, Zane. She goes, I know my son. I don't know you. But I think the next time that you try to make a judgment call like that, you need to realize that you yourself are just 17 years old, and you don't know what's good for him. You don't know what's good for him.
I don't know what's good for anybody. I'm stuck in this fucking job that I hate because my dad is the king of hell.
And as she's getting pulled away, she says, that sounds like a you problem. And she gets pulled back and pulled away. And Tanner just looks between everybody and goes, fucking sheesh.
I look over at Lysora and I'm like, you know what? Fuck helping people. Fuck this shit.
That you probably shouldn't have done it over like a message. They should have done it in person.
How was I gonna take him here in person?
I don't know. Could you look? I'm not saying what you did was right or wrong. It's a lot, but I see what you were trying to do, and I don't think what you were trying to do was a bad thing.
Angry, and I figured, you know, maybe.
Oh, I don't think this is gonna fix that. He's gonna be worse when we get back.
Why is he so goddamn angry? Why is everybody so angry all the time?
I don't know. He's the one
Frog's
touching
angry.
everybody's stuff, trying to read things
Clyde's
because he doesn't trust
angry.
anyone to talk to.
Okay, Theo's not angry. At least I don't think Theo's angry. And Theo probably should be angry given the situation.
Yeah, I kind of don't like that whole thing, the Theo Clyde thing. Like, he jumped from Frog to, like, Theo without a second shot.
What do you mean jump from Frog?
Wait, what do you mean jump from Frog?
Oh, you couldn't tell, like, he was really into Frog. Like,
I kind of
really
had a
into
lot of
Frog.
other
And
stuff
then, like,
going on.
the
What?
next day was like, I'm now in love with Theo. Ha ha ha, I'm Clyde.
Orpheus goes, was Frog the one that was shooting mean glances to everyone?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm getting caught up. I'm sorry. This is great stuff. And you see, like, him pulling out, like, parchment, unrolling it, and starts, like, licking a piece of charcoal.
Oh,
and
yeah,
starts writing it down.
because Frog, I'm pretty sure, is in love with somebody else, but they won't admit to it.
Oh, goodness. All right. So
Is
there's...
Frog in love with you? No.
No, Frog has better taste than that.
And Tanner goes, wait. They've been mean to me this entire time. They've been picking on me. They've been saying shit to me.
Tanner!
Do you think Frog's into me?
This
Holy
makes so
shit.
much
You know,
sense.
just because a girl picks on you doesn't mean she's into you. Or just because a person picks on you doesn't mean they're into you.
I mean, normally, yeah, but, like, come on. Like, Frog actively made it a thing to hurt my feelings at the camp. And then Orpheus goes, so you're telling me that the one that was about to cry or is actively crying is in love with the one that looks like they're angry at everybody, but also in love with the one that did a lot of bicep curls and things of that nature. The
Yeah.
one that seems
The one
pretty
that could
strong.
do better.
Okay,
Yes.
the one that that's good stuff. And goes, and then the one that could do better is actively in love with the one that was crying all the time, but the one that was crying all the time is actually in love with the frog person, and the
Yeah.
frog person is in love with Tanner here.
Okay,
Tanner.
Orpheus,
Oh.
Orpheus, take
Yes.
a second here.
Okay.
Please. Listen.
Ooh,
well, now you
Tanner
don't
also asked
necessarily-
me out, but I'm gay.
Tanner. And goes,
Tanner.
Tanner goes,
No,
what?
we're cool though. We're cool. We're cool.
Yeah,
we're
we're
friends.
fine.
We're
We're
buds now.
fine.
I set you up for that, homie. I'm sorry. It's kind of a game that me and Lysora play.
Homie,
Not
you
really
But-
a game, more he just doesn't warn people.
You could have just
but-
you could have given me a heads up. I mean, I appreciate it. I had to find
Listen,
out on my own.
I was just
understand
trying
it's part of
to ingratiate you in the group because you were doing your whole lonely boy thing. You don't have your guitar. I just wanted to make you feel at home with us.
Orpheus goes, yeah, they were just picking on you because they like you as friends, Tanner, see? Tanner goes, everything's so ass backwards right now. God. I feel like I'm at a Sunday service, but we're on Thursday.
What's a Sunday service?
You literally don't know?
And we're going to cut back to the fountain as debris, dust has settled everywhere. Frog and Theo, you are actively covered in dust. Clyde, you are spotless.
Theo's like, got you, like holding.
Yeah.
Frog sees that shit and rolls over.
We should go. We should go.
While it's sort of lying there, everyone's sort of covered in dust in this pile, I would like to use regrowth. Channel life force directly to myself and others, accelerating a natural healing process.
Very good. That is a
Verdant
from the
move I
Verdant.
got.
Yeah.
It's 2d6 plus weird.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll that 2d6 plus weird, homie.
I'm not great at weird, so I'm gonna pull a thread to do Fate's favor.
Excellent.
Which, thank God, that makes it a 9.
A 9. Awesome. On a 9, you heal 3 harm distributed as you choose.
And the gift I took from last time is Vital Aura, so I could do another one.
Yeah.
So I'll do. How many does Frog and Theo have?
Uno.
I have 3.
So that's 4 right there.
Oh.
Right? Yeah, 3. Yeah. None for Clyde. That's all right. Yeah. So Theo and Frog would not be fully healed.
Nice. Very good.
Theo's gonna, feeling like maybe she got better and seeing that Clyde didn't, is gonna rub some dirt on it for her buddy.
Perfect. Go ahead and give me that roll, please. Rub some dirt on it, please.
Okay, that's 6. It didn't work.
6. A little bit of wind just kind of dusts off where the.
I try to help you up, yeah.
Help you up and everything. All right, you 3. What are we doing?
Oh. You think the others are, you think this will be able to get here?
No. We need to talk about that
We
first.
need to get somewhere else first and then talk. Absolutely, we need
There
to
we
talk.
go.
We
Yeah,
need to get
yeah,
somewhere
yeah,
else.
yeah.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Where are y'all going? Just give me a description of a place that you kind of want to, and I can take you there.
Can I see where they're gonna pop up when they come back?
No, you cannot. That's one of those things. I'm gonna say you can get a. I would say you can get an oracle roll, and that'll kind of help you out. Yeah, give me an oracle roll, and let's see how well you roll, and then we'll play it off later.
Oracle rolls an 11.
An 11. Amazing.
Nice.
Fantastic. Yes. All right, hold that thought. You two with Tanner in the tunnel. You hear some barking off in the distance, echoing off the hall. Orpheus goes, Serby? Your pet? Yes, fantastic. He would probably love to see you, but those two are going to get their asses chewed. Literally.
Fine.
Can we meet the puppy?
It's not a puppy. Exactly.
It's not a puppy.
Oh.
Orpheus holds up an arm. You
Not
can
a
see where there's
puppy.
like scars that have faded. It's not a puppy.
Okay, so look, maybe y'all shouldn't meet Cerberus, but I have an idea. Orpheus,
Yes,
I assume you have some drachmas.
I do.
Gimme.
Why would I give them to you?
Because you're going to write an epic song that has my likenesses and my friends, and the people here are going to love it. And I'm going to make sure that everyone coming into the afterlife comes to see you first.
Fine, but make sure that the dear boy gets his guitar back. And then goes ahead and hands you a handful of drachmas.
Excellent.
The barking gets louder.
Do we
there's
gotta
water.
go
Can
do
you
that
just-
thing first?
what-
With the
what
shoes?
thing?
The thing with the shoes. We should probably do that before we leave, so they don't come after us.
Thing with shoes. No,
The deal you made
you made a deal about somebody's shoes?
to get us all out of here. We literally could just leave if we just go fuck with some shoes.
I mean, I'm fine with fucking with shoes. Fucking with shoes sounds fun. You ever shit in your buddy's shoe before?
No.
No,
No?
that is a line.
That's a lie?
We don't cross the poop
I'm
and shoes.
just gonna
line. We
call
don't poop on
Carrion.
people.
Carrion.
Aaron really liked it. He's laughing. He's like, I can't believe you fellas are so funny. And now that I mention it, he did
might
seem
be
kinda-
into something else then.
Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah.
Oh
That's
God,
another-
Lysora, no.
Why else would you like if someone pooped in your shoe?
The barking gets louder.
I didn't bring this up. Tanner's the one with the poop thing.
Well, we gotta figure out what the hell we're doing real quick, alright? Shoes?
Orpheus. No,
Yes.
Orpheus, you're useless for this.
I'm useless for what, dear boy?
For distracting the dog.
And you see Orpheus just pull
Wait,
up.
I could do that.
You see Orpheus pull up like a viola with a bow and looks at you, Lysora, and goes,
Oh, do you think you can? If you
Summon
can.
swarm. I can just whatever. What's
No, don't. No. You can't hurt Serby.
I will tell
no? I'm not gonna
you,
hurt Serby. I'm just gonna like summon a whole bunch of rats so they like flood the hallway and Cerberus gets distracted.
If there was one thing that I was made for, it is a distraction.
Okay. Troy, please.
Alright. You just see them tune up the viola and then start going, Oh, Cerberus, your favorite chew toy is back, and then start playing a little.
Come on, run.
little bit of a ditty.
Run.
As y'all start running the opposite direction.
I legit have no idea what you're talking about. Shoes.
Oh, that's true. That's like Zane. No. Yes,
We
the
literally
shoes.
just made a deal to prank your dad so all three of us can get out of the underworld.
Oh no, that was for you to be able to escape that particular
Oh,
underworld.
for some reason
Yeah.
I thought that would let us all.
I
Oh,
can
no.
move between all
All
of the
the
underworlds
Never mind.
at will. This is not a problem for Zane.
Regardless,
Lysora still believes that.
we
That's
see
canon.
Orpheus walking down the hallway, tuning and playing his violin, his viola, and you see
I'm
this
heading for the
massive
river.
hulking dog just running towards him. It's got black fur with red around the edges of the ends of its fur.
Carrion! I need your help.
You've got drachmas, right?
Yeah, Dracula.
You hear, yeah. You hear
Aaron's a
a
cat boy.
meow.
Don't ask him.
Yeah, that's fine.
Carrion's a cat, apparently.
He's a cat boy. Just it's his thing.
Very quickly, a boat shows up. It looks more like a flat boat. And you see a gentleman wearing a long black flowing robe with a an oar, a long like rod that's used as an oar to push off of land and things of that nature. He's got dark skin. His hair is graying at the ends where it curls. He's wearing black, what seems to be sunglasses. He's got a smile that has a couple of gold teeth. He turns and looks at you. He looks very oddly familiar to an Uber driver that picked you up a long time ago. And he holds out his hand to you.
All of the coin. Just take all of it. It's yours. Can you get me to Chicago?
Very well, sir. And he pushes off the boat.
Friends too, obviously.
Very quick, Clyde. You have your eyes roll in the back of your head again, and you can see there is a area that's well known to Chicagoans. That is a touristy spot, but it's not too, it'll probably be crowded around this time and place, but there's a little offshoot, would be like a pipe that leads into like a water system that flows nearby it. You see that your friends or your associates, your fellow camp counselors, are going to be coming out on a boat out of a waterway near Navy Pier.
Okay. Yeah, I'll sort of lead us that way, and we'll sort of pause at a spot where we have eyes on the pier, but we're not. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And we'll say time passes. You make your way to Navy Pier. You three, Tanner, Lysora, and Zane, make your way down the River Styx towards Chicago. And that is where we'll pick up after our break with all of our camp counselors, our heroes, meeting up together near the...
One last little thing that Frog would probably notice. As we're waiting, he still has his stuff out. And he specifically has his hand resting on the arrow that Frog gave him most recently.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right. Yeah.
And also on the other side, Tanner and I are singing really bad boat songs.
When the moon hits your eye
Like
like
a
a bitch.
big
Yeah, we're all going
Yes.
in.
Beautiful.
Amazing. And with that, we are going to go ahead and take ourselves a very quick break. Don't go anywhere. We will be back very, very soon, everybody. Hi, welcome back. We're back from break. Just before we have our whole group kind of meet up, link up and everything like that, and we kind of figure out where we're going next, I'd like to go in a circle here and figure out where we're at HP and thread-wise. So starting with Frog, can you go ahead and just give us a HP count and a thread count, please?
I have 4 threads and 0 harm.
Perfect. Clyde?
1 thread, 5 out of 6 harm.
Jesus.
Oh no.
My God. All right. Theo?
3 threads, 0 harm.
You're welcome.
3 threads, 0 harm.
I tried.
Zane?
4 threads, 3 harm.
4 threads, 3 harm. And then, last but certainly not least, Lysora.
2 threads, 0 harm.
2 threads, 0 harm. All right. Good to know. Good to know. You 3, Frog, Theo, and Clyde, are standing not at Navy Pier proper, but you're standing and waiting where there's a collection of rocks that are built up around a pipe. Big pipe, where normally it's like water flows in and out of the city, that type of nature, that kind of feature. And you see a flat bottom boat float out of this pipe. And you see Lysora and Tanner and Zane standing or sitting on it. Tanner and Lysora are singing. I think they've gotten probably now to the Wellerman of like sea shanties, that kind of area. And you see this hooded figure, long black robe, pushing this boat towards nearby where you all are at. He turns and looks towards you, Zane. He goes, "Over there."
Yeah, no.
Perfect.
They're my peoples.
And he starts pushing the boat. The boat pulls up alongside land. Conveniently, there's an area where there are steps that lead down. It seems like it's like a maintenance kind of stairs that lead from the water up to kind of help, like if the Coast Guard or any kind of like maintenance or cleaning boats have to go out, pulls up alongside these steps. And Carrion just says, "Here's your stop," and looks at you, Zane, and says, "Have a wonderful day, Mr. Hellstrom."
Fist bumps him.
He gives you a fist bump back.
Thanks, Carrion. You always come through. I appreciate you.
You've got the coin, I've got the boat. And as you all step off on the stairs, he pushes off, and he just starts floating out towards the middle of Lake Michigan until he gets to a tiny dot where you can't see him. And the scene is yours.
Clyde, are you sure you want to talk to them, or do you want a minute away from Zane? I understand if you don't want to talk to him right now.
He can give you
that
a
was
break.
That was a lot, and you don't. I'm sure you're pissed at him, and you have every right to be, but you don't need to see him right now if you want some space.
Tanner's gonna lean down, and he's gonna lean down toward Lysor, and he goes, "Should I get ready to hit somebody with a mandolin or kind of get in between somebody?"
I think Theo would have said this while they're still on the boat at a distance.
Well, that's like you can see Tanner kind of like standing and like looking at Clyde, like he's not a total idiot just because he's a yokel.
Yeah.
Kind of understands
Okay.
some tenseness.
I think we should just let him punch each other.
My dad
I think
always
I-
says that kind of helps out the situation.
I mean, yeah, and then pull them apart.
Perfect.
Clyde is just gonna turn to Theo and say,
I told y'all Carrion was cool. Like that's the home.
"Your
He looks really familiar.
your weakness, Theo, is
Uber
morality.
driver.
It's choking you. Don't you feel it?" He doesn't say that. That's a Greg Goblin quote.
Oh,
God damn it,
Oh my
Molly.
god!
That got so intense.
I was like, this took a wild turn.
Damn. Oh
I
man.
was
I hope somebody
like,
clips that. I hope somebody clips that. Oh
Can
my
you
God.
imagine? What he does say is,
I love
he goes,
my goblin.
"No, I'd very much like to talk to them."
Okay. Has he been crying?
No.
Okay.
Fucking steal.
Yeah, that's what I
Hey, Frog.
kind of was worried about.
Yes.
As you're kind of like getting ready, as y'all were standing, and I guess you're kind of like grabbing water, or like if you had to get snacks at any point, or looking through your bag, you do find a note in one of the side pockets.
I rip it out.
Same paper, same writing. You are your weapon. Stone skipping heart in a cage. You are still worthy.
Okay, then just like puts it right back in the bag.
Zane just yells out, "Yo, y'all got some weed? It's been a long trip, y'all."
As they start walking up the staircase, making y'all's way. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all take over the scene.
Clyde is just going to walk straight up to Zane. He's gonna stop just like a foot from him. "Why did you do that?"
Seemed like it was something you needed. Talk to your mom. Get some.
"Did you do that
whatever
to
is
hurt
going
me
on.
or to help me?"
To help you? What the fuck would I want to hurt you for? I told her you were a hero.
Clyde's gonna wrap Zane up in a hug, and this is where the tears start. The last thing I told her was that I did not need her anymore. So to hear that she still knows that I need her was the greatest gift you could have given me. And he's just gonna really just hold on to Zane tight.
So first Zane, kind of shocked by this. It's just like arms down, like, what the fuck is happening? And then after you say that, he gives the hug back.
Yeah,
He's like,
it's ugly. There's snot and tears just
I'm
coating
sorry, man.
your
I didn't
shoulder.
mean to like throw you off. I was just, you seemed upset, and I just wanted to do something nice for you. I thought I did it wrong.
No, that was a reckless. Depending on what she said, I could have snapped and tried to hurt everyone. But she, as usual, said the right thing. So it's that was a relief. I have a complicated relationship with her, as most of us do with our parents, and she's quite overbearing. She really butted in where she did not belong, and she's sort of obsessed over me. And I tried creating distance between us, and I thought I had created too much of a distance there, and then she was gone because I didn't care enough to really see her future. I was too worried about myself and everyone else's. But there's a lot of lessons to learn there. I just, the last thing I told her was I didn't need her anymore. To hear that she is still unbearably overbearing, man, what a relief. And he's gonna look over to Lysora and pull out an arrow, and he's gonna hand it to her. I was prepared to shoot you with this.
The fuck?
Frog made it for me.
The fuck?
I didn't know it was for you.
They
The
didn't know it was
fuck?
for you.
The fuck? Hold on.
You were gonna
I
shoot Lysora?
saw. Oh,
I don't understand anything about
She
you,
vamped!
Clyde.
she's always just popping in and out like that.
Classic Lysora.
I really don't. Holy shit, who are you?
Oh my God.
Frog, did you do something to him?
Me? I what? No.
As I
no.
was saying,
Theo puts a hand on Frog, like, I know you're innocent in this one moment.
I saw Lysora a pretty terrible vision with you specifically willing to sacrifice the camp for something else. That's why I was always asking you about what your thoughts on the camp and this and that. And the more you told me about your feelings, the more worried I became that that vision was going to come true, and I would have to stop you to save the camp. But I don't know. You kind of when you that whole thing in Frog's bag about me interfering too much. You're smart about these things. These things specifically, a lot of things you make really bad decisions. This you seem to know what you're talking about. Whatever reason you had to sacrifice the camp, I think I would rather be a reason for you to reconsider rather than a weapon to stop you.
So you know how I said don't be invasive? I need you to be really invasive right now.
Well, I'm getting mixed signals here.
So, wasn't gonna say anything because I thought it was ridiculous, but now I have to. The guy downstairs said I have 24 to 10 years to live, and that was not that 24
hours
or 24 hours or 10 years. Which means something in the next 24 hours.
If it was on the earlier end, it probably would have been my hand. But I don't like I said, I don't want to do that anymore.
You keep talking about it. You should just shut up about it.
I respect you for having a plan.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, Batman planned to kill all the Justice League, so
yeah,
he
like
didn't plan to kill all of us. So I suppose
that he said,
but that's
yeah,
still one of us.
But we're missing the big part. Is I'm gonna die in 24 hours if I don't make a decision right.
Or maybe
10 years is actually also kind of depressing.
it's really
actually.
it is.
Nobody
best
needs.
case
We don't need
scenario.
to. Should we
Look,
dwell
we
on
don't-
that? I
we
don't think we
don't
need
need
to dwell on that.
To be upset about the 10 when the 24 seems way more pressing. Oh God. You know,
Hey.
fuck it.
we're like a TV show now. Like this is like straight up adventure movie shit right now. You got 24 hours to live. I
We
think
need
I
to
have that
steal the
song on my
Declaration of
playlist
Independence.
right now.
24 has been taken care of.
Do one of you have an arrow that you're gonna shoot me with if things go wrong or anything like that?
I mean,
I don't
maybe.
shoot arrows.
Yeah, I don't use arrows either.
I just take people to different hells.
I do.
For Tanner?
Hey, how are you doing, by the way? I feel like you've been sort of caught up in a lot of stuff that I don't know. I've been feeling you as a fellow Apollo. Usually we're good at guiding other people. We don't have to do a whole lot of internal guidance. But
I mean,
you were talking to Orpheus down there. What was that about?
the cat's kind of out of the bag, but Orpheus has been kind of helping me out. He's the one that kind of pointed me to the camp.
Oh.
In the first place, he's the one that like I'd really like find my foot in there, and I don't know. He came to me when I thought I was by myself in that tunnel, and like Zane, it really wasn't that bad, you know. Like, I mean, it was kind of bad, but like he was.
You could have ended up somewhere way fucking worse.
That's.
I feel like lucky and also like happy and also like scared. Maybe I should be careful about taking people with me to the underworld. But
I'm gonna die in 24 hours.
Or 10 years.
Or 10 years.
Let's be optimistic.
Yeah, come on now.
Can you do your vision-y thing, Clyde?
Hey, I can see it won't be my fault, and that's what's important here. But yeah, let's see what's going on. And then he's just gonna focus for a second, and he'll start to it. Then he'll stop. He'll say, "I have your permission."
You have my full consent to look into my future.
Okie doke. And then yeah, he'll start
That's
again.
a good addition. I really like that. You should.
His eyes
it's
sort of
great.
starting to glow with the sun, and I guess he'll try to use Oracle here.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Ooh, baby.
Can I help in any way?
No.
I'm still reeling from the Green Goblin quote.
Did that get clipped? Is it too far back?
I'll clip it. I'll clip it if nobody clipped it. Nobody helped us. What did you get?
On a 6-, I receive some direction, but the
Oh
herald
my
should litter it with
God.
confusion and dread.
Oh no!
Oh,
Rolled a 1 and a 2.
beans.
You're gonna take the arrow back.
You take one of Lysora's hands, and you squeeze it, and your eyes roll the back of your head, and your hand is replaced with somebody else's hands. It seems to be a more feminine hand, adorned with it's dirty, but it's adorned with golden jewelry that seems to be from different places, different time periods. Desperately, and you hear a woman's voice say, you have to, Lysora, you have to. And it seems like they're in between some bars. And then you see a swarm, but you can't tell. It seems endless, ceaseless, like a school of fish organizing and moving, and it seems to be swarming and moving across the countryside.
Yeah, Clyde would sort of do his usual poetic, probably rather dark and foreboding this time, narration of what he saw.
I'm gonna put both hands on the arrow and hold it closer to me.
Yeah, when he comes out, that is the first thing he looks at is the arrow, and then you, and then...
We good?
I didn't see you die.
Cool.
It is cool. That's good. That's all we should focus on for now, you know?
Do you see us making it back to camp or anything? With the guitar?
You know what? I do. In my heart, at least. And that's what I'm going to focus on for now.
All right. Okay. Well.
Good enough for me.
Frog.
Trust the oracle.
Can I ask you a question, Frog? Just
Oh,
for funsies.
Yeah, sure. What?
Calm yourself.
I am the paragon
Listen.
of calm. I am the calmest.
Listen, what does that arrow do?
Actually, if Lysora gives it to me, I'll show you. And she hands it over.
Sure. I'm gonna stand behind Clyde.
So
I'm gonna stand in front of Clyde.
My plan worked.
see, actually, it's really simple. What it is, and he snaps it in half. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
You
cool.
motherfucker. You low down, dirty son of a.
Oh, would you want someone to use it?
No, I just want to know what it did.
It kills. In the
Obviously,
story.
but like how?
Not
I-
anymore.
Kind of honored that you thought you need like a special epic weapon to kill me. Like that's
Yeah, this is what I'm like.
not that hard. I'm.
Hey, you're pretty tricky. The trick was I'd have to get the drop on you and really make the arrow count. Just sort of one hit, one kill sort of thing.
This is not for me.
That's actually really smart. Yeah.
Knowing how to kill Lysora, I could kill Lysora a bunch of different ways. Probably OD would be the easiest way, but I wouldn't recommend that either.
Hey,
Oh,
can
that's
we
sad.
not talk about killing our friends for 5 seconds and kind of like.
Hey, keyword there. We are friends. You included. What should be our next step here, though? We dealt you the Theo.
Theo has the answers.
Sweet Theo. You know what's going on here, right?
Yeah, could we... Hey, okay. Can you guys promise not to snitch to any of your parents? If I tell you this?
100%.
Well, your mom's missing, so that's easy for you.
I plan to prank the shit out of my dad.
Great.
I better be in on that.
I mean, if you come with me, you better bring Drachmas because Carrion's your way out.
Fine.
Tanner,
Theo?
Are you gonna snitch?
I've never even met my dad. I've met my dad, my pop, but apparently he's not my pop or anything. I don't know. I'm really confused. I just want my guitar back.
Just say no.
Just say no. You're
I
not
just,
going
I
to
said I just
snitch.
want my guitar back. I'm not gonna look.
That's not.
I might
no.
look like
That's
a rat,
not
but I'm
saying
not a
that you're
fucking
not gonna
snitch.
Okay,
all right?
okay. So
Tanner
What do you
Shitwit's a
guys-
lot of things, but I'm not a fucking snitch. All right.
he's owning it. He's owning Shitwick, guys.
Fuck yeah, not a snitch.
Now we got to move on to Clitlet.
You've taken the venom out of Frog's insults, which is the first step in our friend group.
Frogs are technically poisonous, not venomous, but can I go on?
Not this one.
Oh, that's fair enough. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna fucking snitch or anything like that. Okay.
What do you guys know about the winds?
When I
Oh,
pass
man.
gas, they come out of me.
And
There's
one
a
of my
couple
favorite
of 'em.
poems is about the wind. I'm just gonna start reciting a poem about the wind.
I know
you
they
could
blow.
paint with all the colors of them, according to Pocahontas.
Okay, so about like the Greek ones, nothing.
There's like
Lysora, I know
five.
you don't know.
North, south, east, west.
Isn't there like
Yeah.
one for each season?
Yeah, so they're all kept in a stable, locked up all the time, forever, and only released during their seasons, which I think sucks.
Wait, those people are normally locked up?
Shit.
Yeah, that's why they're kind of out here and mad. Nice, a little Percy Shelley poem. Clyde, I love it. So they're and then I'm gonna stop for a second and like get a vibe check to see if there's any Greek pantheon shit around, and I'm gonna listen to the wind to see if anybody is eavesdropping.
Hey, yo, you're gonna be listening to the wind here real quick. All right.
I
Nice,
mean,
nice.
if their
nice.
spirits eavesdropping, I can tell you.
Nice.
And if the subject has been in direct contact with the wind, which they're in their spark, they would be. I get fate's favor.
All right. Okay, I guess so. You're on a Navy pier. Go for it. Roll it with fate's favor. Let's see what happens.
8 plus. Is that weird?
Yes.
That's just an 8 then. That's just an 8. So basically pierce the veil with fate's favor if the subject has been direct contact with your element. The information will be relative. A gust of wind can't tell you their phone number, but it might remember what they smoked or part of their conversation. So I just want to know if there's like divine vibes nearby.
Other than you and your friends, and the trace, a little bit of Carrion, seem pretty clear.
Okay. Then they want to escape badly because they don't like being imprisoned, which I think I would also hate. So they're going to try to break out, which I think is going to result in like a big fight with Olympus, which we don't particularly want to happen.
Wait, so you say the little guys are trying to punch up because the big guys got their boot on them?
Yes.
Shit, fire! My family's fucking coal mining. Yeah, unions, workers' rights, and shit like that. Fuck yeah, let's do it.
But
Okay, but
who
hold
stole the
on.
guitar and why?
I
Yeah,
don't know what the guitar has to do with anything.
That was about to be my question. Also, I can't imagine if the winds from different seasons all decided that they wanted to act at the same season.
But why
Like-
would they? Like, why? Like, my dad's not going to go to the Arctic because it sucks there.
Yeah.
It's
but
not in
like-
his nature.
Okay,
Maybe
so
it's
once
the,
upon a yesterday,
the
I
ability to
studied
do that.
meteorology and shit. And like if the winds meet in the wrong places, you can have hurricanes and snowicanes and
You're
and-
right, Zane.
and
We have no
volcanoes.
hurricanes now.
No, but I'm saying they could have more, right? Like
I mean, just because
imagine if
No.
you just started to starting with your windy powers and you just started Putin everywhere. Like
But all the other gods get to do whatever they want all the time. Zeus is sending
It's-
thunderstorms wherever.
yeah, he's an asshole though. Like
it's not fair that they're locked up.
I don't think it's fair they're locked up either.
Like, even if they didn't want to go anywhere else or anybody
I
else's
just
season, they
would
should have the
hope-
option to leave whenever they want.
That you, Theo, could negotiate a peace treaty to make sure that they don't act out should we let them out.
Not a bad idea. I just
We also have some keys.
which we should destroy so they can't be used to lock them back up, which I think is the first step, because if we do it, then the heat's going to be on us.
Oh, absolutely. I don't want nothing to do with these keys. Get those shits far away from me.
I just
Frog, would you like to do the honors?
Okay, but listen, we have the keys to other deities.
I don't think you should get rid of them yet.
Exactly, Lysora. You wait. If Lysora's signing with me, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah,
I was like,
see, destroy. We have to destroy them, right? Like,
Okay,
it seems
but
like a bad
look,
idea
look,
to have
okay,
these.
let's just.
I don't like
let's-
punching out of my weight class too often.
Can we list all the things that we need to figure out right now? Because we need to figure out the winds escaping and unionize wind.
I want to help Tanner get his guitar back
We got to get a guitar
Thank
back.
you.
so he can write me a
Um,
beautiful, beautiful song.
Athena
First
wants
one.
me to find my mother,
You might
who's
be
caught up in
dying.
this somehow.
Oh yeah,
and all of these are
you're probably
tied
gonna die.
together. And I'm going to die in 20. I potentially am going to die in 24 hours to whatever Clyde saw and did not tell us the full story of. Which
Listen,
We're not
I
going to let you
appreciate.
die, Lysora.
If you go Lysora, I will make sure you get there properly. and
We're
you
not
can-
going to let her die.
Well, I'm saying if.
And
I just
I'm
want her to
saying
know
no if.
that I'm going to
okay?
be there for her.
Yeah, I died not too long ago, and Zane made sure it didn't happen. So we're
See?
good.
You died.
there were some really sweet words between you two in that moment.
You don't.
Yeah, when you got us out of that
You
wind
are a
tunnel, you killed
master
me.
eavesdropper.
But Zane,
You were right next to me.
You fucking died?
Yeah, he totally did.
I guess technically not. I don't know. It felt
You
like it.
It
died.
was just for like a minute.
You have to die for me to bring you back. So it's a thing that I can't do too often. So please don't go around dying, people.
Hey, this guy, no more dying for me. Cough
I
up some
I'm
blood.
really sorry, Clyde.
He's fine.
Oh no, don't worry about it. You were just helping.
Actually, speaking of which, you look like you one or two more pokes and you might be dead again.
Yeah, you look like shit. Just being
Yeah,
honest.
You're looking pretty rough,
You
and that's from
need-
somebody
you
who's
need
looking pretty
some
rough
help?
myself.
Oh man, honestly, you've all done so much already to help me. I couldn't ask.
I know what we
You know
should
what?
do.
I'll be right
Theo,
back.
Do the
I have
thing.
an idea.
I'm gonna.
Lysora.
I just left.
Okay.
God damn it.
Where are you
I'm gonna
going, Lysora?
pop back to camp to the nurse's office, and I'm gonna grab something, whatever our great healing thing that we use whenever we're in fights at school.
Yeah, like a poultice.
Nectar and ambrosia.
Yeah, nectar
Yeah,
and
like a
ambrosia.
little-
Yeah.
Like a little poultice, and like pop back.
We cut to the camp where you see Dionysus is walking into the nurse's office, and he's kind of being like, "Man, typically Chiron does this kind of shit with the kids, but you know, like, cause he's got a limp, and he goes, need some ice, maybe nectar ambrosia. That's gonna heal me up real quick. Just gotta make sure nobody kind of sees me go in there. Make sure nobody kind of you see him sneak in, and he goes." Maybe, and he opens up like the cabinet where it's kept, and he goes, "Would I be able to drink it? Because it's not technically alcohol. I guess, fuck it." And you just see him reach for it, and then immediately, Lysora, you pop through like the back of the cabinet, and he goes, "Son of a, oh," and you just
Mr. D, actually,
what? Oh my God, you've been doing to this me all week, and I've had enough to hear, Lysora. Okay? Oh my God. Oh, I gotta sit down. And you see him just go, and he grabs a can of Coke from his pocket of his pants, and just a Diet Coke, and he just cracks it open. He goes, "You're gonna have me switching over to the real stuff."
just real quick. Did the mandrake work?
Yeah. No, yeah. Chiron,
Cool,
he's
cool,
looking
cool,
pretty
cool.
great.
My mom's missing. Athena wants us to go find her. The winds are escaping. Shit's gone crazy. Someone might die. We just got back from hell. Yeah, cool, bye. And I'm gonna grab the medicine and pop back.
Wait, you can't. And we just see Mr. D go, "I need a vacation," and just like stands up, and he just starts like walking. He goes, "Pollux, and we come back to the group. We got some nectar and ambrosia.
Here you go. This should help. Oh, and I gave Mr. D a quick fill-in.
Oh,
Could've
I'm
placed
trying to
that
stay
thing.
off that stuff, but Yeah, okay.
I mean, I think this might be
Clyde,
the
you're really hurt.
time to do this. I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna pressure you. We can
Wait,
save
how
it
did-
for later, but
Holy, who knows nothing about this? Is something you drink? I rub it on myself.
It's like
What do I do?
food. You
Yeah,
eat
it's
it.
food.
He
It's
just
food and
rubs you
drink.
down.
It's food and
He
drink.
rub you with
It's food
food.
and drink.
It's food and drink. I need you, Clyde, to. This is a quick question I need you to make, and this kind of determines these kind of things. Clyde, I need you to be honest with me. This is me, the Herald, talking to you, Clyde, real quick. Are you actively on is Clyde running with a death wish right now? Is he just trying to run himself ragged?
Not anymore.
Noted. Go ahead and roll me 2d6 plus metal.
That would be a 4.
Can I help him in any way, shape, or form with this?
Roll 2d6.
Bully is trying
roll
to kill
2d6.
Clyde.
Roll 2d6 plus
No.
tangles for me,
The bully
please.
is trying to kill.
2d6 plus what?
Plus your tangles. So that's 4.
Okay.
2d6 plus 4.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You see that
Take
Clyde.
11 harm.
You see that Clyde is actively just nibbling and not fully eating or fully drinking. And you immediately just go into fucking somewhere deep within Lysora this need to take charge of the situation and take care of your friend here. You just
It's a
immediately
goddamn cookie!
it's like dealing with somebody in Philadelphia.
Slams head into cake.
Where it's like dealing with somebody in Philadelphia where they're actively nice to they're not nice to you but they're kind to you, where it's you're actively helping him. You're like, no, you need to eat like this, make sure you drink it, wash it down. You're making sure that everything is good bandage wise. He's got some cuts, you're taking care of it, and the whole time you're just you piece of shit, look at you, fucking idiot. You've got a cut in your side that's deeper than fucking the
walking
water
around
that's
I
out
can
there.
see your
You-
goddamn small intestine, you dumb fuck!
Exactly.
Favorite one.
Just talk your favorite one. Jesus Christ. Yeah, and Clyde, I need you to heal your harm down to 3. You are actively going to get out of unstable.
Beautiful.
You're welcome.
Oh. Yeah, it's I like to take my time. A meal's sort of I think the sort of European style, it should be a leisure
This is
activity.
not a meal.
You shouldn't.
This is...
You know what? Thank you. I do feel significant.
Tario, so what's our next step?
Destroy the key.
Actually, funny you mentioned those keys. Wasn't one of your uncles, Win, whatever's the one that has the guitar, right?
No, well, kind of. The guy who's in charge of keeping the winds locked up.
Yeah, Aeolus guy. Yeah, I was doing some reading
He
about
has
him.
it.
But yeah,
Aiolis.
Yeah, like
Aeolus.
Not like a
Mayonnaise?
garlic sauce? Yeah.
I could just try to bamf to him and bamf back real fast.
Or
seems
we
like a
can trade
terrible
the keys
idea.
for the guitar.
But then
Oh,
we
I love a
lose the
trade.
winds.
Don't
Wait,
you
wait. I'm not
Wait,
finished.
fake copies
I'm
of
not
them?
finished.
Okay.
We,
Let
we
Frog
could fake the
Sorry.
keys. Lysora, if you would like to do some fucking trickery, we could I could duplicate the keys. What am I thinking?
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
you would
you
be
can
better
forge the
at
keys,
doing
Frog.
that. Or can you
Frog,
totally do
if
it?
I knew it wouldn't make you uncomfortable, I'd kiss you right now.
It would make me very uncomfortable.
And
Thank
that's
you
why I
for-
won't.
Hey, Frog, can you...
If you guys wanted to, it's whatever.
can-
I'd watch.
I mean, that I would also. But we're off topic. We could only kiss ironically during Spin the Bottle. You know that.
I don't know how you guys were kissing ironically.
It wasn't okay.
You see
It
Tanner.
was a ruse.
You see
You turn into a raccoon. Wait, a ruse?
Wait,
I'm
you mean it wasn't?
Who were you trying to kiss?
It was an icebreaker. It was a dirty trick. I'm sorry.
Who were you trying to kiss unironically?
Tanner, you see Tanner goes, he's writing in his notebook, and he goes, do I kiss ironically or unironically? I'm very confused with the parameters and rules of this group.
There's no. Never mind.
I'm trying to learn boundaries, I'm sorry.
You're doing a great job, Tanner.
Thank you.
Hey, me too.
Clyde, you're doing a job, and we're way more alike than I think you like to admit. But, Frog,
Don't
can
you
you
ever say that.
can
How
you
dare
turn
you?
the keys into a weapon
You guys don't
Like-
kiss the same.
when they Oh shit.
I'm learning so much right now.
You want Frog to make like bomb keys? We give him
I
fake
mean,
keys that.
Just think about it. Like, if they use the key and they try to turn the key, it just go.
Yeah. We could
Big bada boom. Big.
Are you
we
just
trying
gonna
to
roll
hurt
over
them?
that like a speed bump? Tanner says, points at Theo, because you're just gonna roll over that like a speed bump. I can't with you people. Just
What? That we kiss differently? Of course we
Tanner,
kiss differently. Everyone kisses
you
differently.
missed the kiss.
It'd be weirder if we
I
kissed
don't
the
know.
same.
Tanner wants
forgot.
to kiss. That's what's wrong.
look, I don't care if we make bomb keys or regular keys or if we just give them the keys. All right, can we just like?
I care if we give him the keys.
I do.
We're not
indeed.
just gonna give them the keys. We can agree. on
Frog,
that.
this is such a good idea.
Oh shucks.
Yeah, I'm actually with this. I don't know about blowing them up.
Let's just start with duplicates.
Let's start
You know,
with
just be
duplicates that
start
just
With what we
ever
can manage.
slow slightly off. So
This
they
is
don't
what my
work.
mom says about my ADHD. You have to break things off into manageable chunks.
I don't
I almost
actually
had
have
class
it.
for that.
You
Yeah.
don't have ADHD?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
You definitely have fucking ADHD.
What is that? Lean over to Tanner. What's ADHD?
Tanner, oh, it's attention deficit hyperactive disorder. It's something that I got when I was.
So
a
if you
kid.
make them explode, though,
Yeah, that's
Listen,
it.
stop with the explosions.
that'd be so cool, though.
Have we
But
finished
we're
the
not.
kissing
God,
conversation?
Huh?
Did you want to keep talking about it?
Did you still want to make out with? Who did you want to make?
Why
who
do
Why
did
don't
we
we
you
go in the
make-
bag and watch
We don't have
Frog
to-
make these
Hey,
keys?
hey, how about we keep the kissing conversation for when I'm asleep? Because I wasn't a part. I'm not a part of that conversation. That's a
Do you
y'all
want to be
thing.
part of the next kissing conversation?
Tanner, do you think the only
kissing
time we
table?
kiss each other is when you're asleep?
I mean, we only.
I mean,
Actively, historically, yes, that has been the case, I believe. So
do you
far-
want us?
Wait,
to-
have you kissed every night when I went to bed?
No.
Oh,
No.
all right,
Every
No.
night.
will we tell you? No.
okay.
This
well,
got
I mean,
weird.
yeah, it got. I don't feel. I don't feel comfortable yelling. There's people looking at me now, yelling about.
Let's get
kissing
in the
and stuff.
bag.
Let's get in the bag.
Let's get in
We
the bag.
should get in
That
the
will
bag
be
and
weirder.
go somewhere else, somewhere with less
We
people.
should walk
Not one of the
naked.
tourist attractions of Chicago.
Should we just get like a motel room and then put the bag in the motel room and then get in the bag?
Will they give
I mean, we-
17-year-old a motel room?
Don't
Why
give
do you
anybody
keep
a
wanting to get
motel
a
room.
motel room?
I mean, I could get us. We could make that happen.
I was gonna say I could take y'all to. Yeah, never mind.
We don't.
Let's just.
You're not
let's just
taking
go
me
to a
anywhere,
hotel.
Zane, until you practice a little bit. All right, you just got. I'm sorry that
Okay.
came. I blurred that out. I'm
All
sorry.
right, how about
You're
it?
great.
There are a
Thank
lot
you.
of
Everyone but
hotels
one
close
person in the
by.
bag. Whoever's outside the bag's in charge of just walking around with the bag, so it's not just sitting in the
Tanner.
middle of nowhere.
Wait, are you
Eh.
talking about the guitar, the keys, or the kissing?
No.
Okay,
Frog, are you
everyone in
saying
the
you
bag.
trust
Okay,
Tanner with the bag?
I mean, I would much rather have him out
Hold
and
on,
you guys
hold
in.
on, hold on,
I
hold on.
said that out loud.
what do you think? I could take the bag with me if I go somewhere?
Yes, we can take the bag with us if
Yeah,
we go
I
somewhere.
can do it when I travel on the wind. We learned, which is much.
Do we
safer.
want to go somewhere safer?
Yeah.
We could always go back to camp.
I could take us all back to camp.
Oh man, that'd be great.
Why do we wanna
Oh,
go
but
back
that's
to
not part of the
camp, though?
journey.
That-
No,
that
it
seems-
doesn't feel right.
See,
We
that
gotta
I
be
was
there
just.
at the
I
end.
actually
Yeah.
agree with Clyde for once.
I
Here.
just feel like yeah,
That is-
because we're stepping back. We took like
Okay.
1,000
It's
feet
not right.
forward, and
you
It's,
know
then
it's a
what?
2,000
good
feet back.
strategy.
Everyone in the
Lysor, but it's
bag. I will not just get in the bag. I know where we're going.
Hey,
Why do I not trust this?
I'm really excited. to
See,
Oh,
that's the
man.
difference between the two of us. I know Lysor.
I trust her. When she ever
Clyde's in the
fucked us
bag.
over, and like yeah, Tanner
Theo's fully in the bag.
Tanner like walks by Frog and just goes sorry, and then steps inside the bag.
I'm the absolute last person to get in the bag, and I just point at Lysora and I'll make a face.
Get in the bag.
I hope she takes us to the Egyptian afterlife so badly.
That's where I was gonna
can't get
take
out.
us.
Clyde's
We
mom.
can't
That's
get
where I
out.
was gonna
Yeah.
take us.
I call the bag. My mom's gonna be there.
You just see me
No.
grab a bunch of papers and just rip them and just go. That's it. That's it.
See,
Into the bag I
Wes
go.
is now really regretting to let the bag move with powers right now.
No, I'm not regretting anything.
No
Right.
regrets.
I just need
not
to
I'm
know where
even
to
in.
a
go,
letter.
so I can build this in my mind.
In your mind's eye.
As soon as everyone's in the bag, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna shake it a little just because it's funny.
Jesus Christ.
Not hard, just a little.
I told y'all you can't trust her.
I fall in the furnace and die.
I grab him.
You don't die.
You take 4 harm.
Frog, you hear a Ruben.
Hey, you. How's it going?
Ruben.
That doesn't sound chipper.
Rolls his
Man.
eyes.
The WB
Ruben.
frog was unemployed for a long time, and then you took him in.
Frog holds up a the frog 2 holds up a hand towards each of you. Tanner gives a little dap.
Does everyone have
Do a
special
little-
frog handshakes? Like everyone's different.
I imagine everybody does have their own special
Yeah.
frog handshake.
Aw.
It's
Snoochie
partially-
boochies, froggy doggy.
Ruben. Translates to Snoochie
Mm.
Boochies.
Hey, Clyde, your dad's been leaving me notes. It
That's
sounds
a
weird
string.
out loud. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know what that's. Maybe you should talk to him. Have you talked to him?
I talked to him once recently. He didn't mention that.
Wait, what?
You know, I think it might just be something with the Apollo people. We got a tendency to interfere.
Got that right.
I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can tell. What note? Do you have one?
They produced like the last one.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know if they were meant for me, or they were meant for you, or somebody else. They might be for Shitwick.
No, these are meant for you because I have been writing them.
I need a second out of character.
The reveal.
The reveal. Oh my goodness. Now back and get what?
What?
Yeah, he pulls out a scrap of paper. I'm still working on another one. I was gonna give you this last one in person.
Tanner is just looking back and forth between Theo, Frog, Clyde, Frog.
Me and Tanner are doing the same thing.
Just
Like,
what does it have?
Theo's like looking up at the ceiling and then looking at Clyde and then looking at the ceiling and trying not to like be, and then looking at Frog and then looking back up.
I don't know. I've never quite known what to say to you in person. You're a tough nut to crack. So I just sort of started communicating with you in a way that I'm more comfortable with, and maybe I thought you would be more comfortable with, since it's not sort of the face-to-face moments that seem to make you nervous.
Yeah, suddenly I'm glad I didn't burn these as I got them. That's what I almost did, because I thought they were mild, man. And then he's like, well, maybe it was da-da-da-da. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, why would he be doing? And then now it's you. And I mean, and like, Frog is now a poison dart frog, the way they're red. And they're kind of fumbling with the piece of paper, just like jot it away, and they just take a full 180 and walk in a different direction.
You just hear a crunch as Tanner is taking a bite of a Nature Valley like crunchy granola bar, and he's handed off a bit of it to Frog 2, who just like grabs it and is like nibbling it too, watching what's happening.
what the fuck?
This
Yeah,
whole
if you-
time
if
the
you need
bag has
help
been
with the
slightly
keys-
open and I'm listening. Because we've been there for a while
Amazing,
now.
Amazing, yeah.
It just is a step, and I'm like,
Of course, less sort of eavesdropping.
Lysor, where did you take everybody? I need to know real quick.
so I have 2 options, whichever one you think is more realistic.
Okay.
Eris has safe houses for her children all over the place when we need to escape,
Mhm.
and I feel like I would take them to one of those.
Okay. Yeah. No, I would say there's definitely one. Yeah.
Okay, then that is my option. My other one was gonna be to my father's house,
Ooh,
but that's in LA,
that's in
and
LA.
I think
Yeah.
a safe house of Eris would just be anywhere. And probably my first real reaction.
Well, you kind of combine the two and say that it's like one of your father's apartments in Chicago that
That's what I was thinking. Like his
Has-
apartment
has-
would be a
has-
safe house for Eris.
has been used by Eris without him knowing as a
Oh, he
safe
knows.
house. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
That's why he
Yeah, I
still
like
pays
that.
for multiple houses.
Perfect. Yeah, no, I dig it. Yeah.
Cool. So we are in a nice apartment on a very tall building
Open floor
Overlooking-
plan. Fucking,
overlooking the lake.
Yeah, it's a fucking 3-story apartment, open floor plan on the bottom, you know. Got a kitchen island. Really nice. Overlooks the lake. Perfect.
You all could come out unless you want to continue this conversation in there. I can just close.
You need to
it.
finish the
No,
sentence before
This
Clyde's
is
crawling
super
out.
awkward, so I'm going to leave now. Y'all have fun.
Do I gotta
Clyde's
go?
out.
Tanner.
Lysora, did you do this to me on purpose?
Dude,
You knew
what's
that
on
awkward
purpose?
shit was gonna happen?
No.
Hey, you got food stocked in here? I might whip us something, just something we can sort of sit down. I'm anyone else hungry? Man, I'm starving.
Fully stocked kitchen.
Yeah, Clyde's gonna start making a meal.
Alcohol, weed, something. I need.
It's a safe house of Eris. What do you think?
Did Theo crawl out yet? Like out of the bag?
He's
Tan-
waiting for Frog.
Tanner looks at Theo and then kind of looks past at Frog and just goes, "If you need anything, I... Come on, Frog 2. Let's Frog 2 goes rude.
I think Frog 2 lives here. Okay, just kidding.
Just hops in Tanner's pocket.
Frog 2's like, this too awkward.
Yeah,
for me.
Frog
I
2's
got
like-
to
Frog
go."
2's
I don't want
like-
to watch this one.
My man's got Nature Valley granola bars and not here. So just hops out.
You coming? Are you?
Don't you think we have something to talk about first?
The two of us?
I mean, maybe.
What should we talk about?
Please don't make this any more awkward than it has to be.
I don't do this on purpose.
I know you don't. Like, I'm
Okay,
I'm not blaming you or like I'm not pointing fingers at
Okay.
you at all. Like we're just very unfortunate right now.
I'm unfortunate. Is that what you said? I legit just didn't hear.
We're unfortunate.
How so?
I don't know what to do about this, and I promised, or I made a promise, or I agreed to be more honest, which blows, but that little shit up there deserves some form of happiness, and I don't want to supersede. You're cuter anyway, so you take care of that.
Do you like Clyde?
I don't know.
Okay, it's okay to not know too. Sometimes I don't know if I like somebody or not. And you can figure that out if you need to, but I don't know if you heard the part. I killed Clyde.
Okay, and I've thought about killing him, so we're on the same page.
That's not the same at all.
Yes, if you want to.
I felt really, really bad when I hurt you last year. And I'm still upset about it. And I didn't.
But you didn't kill me.
I didn't kill that. But I'm saying.
Look, it's a lot to get over. And I wasn't mad at you. I was mad at the situation. I was mad at what we are. You just happened to be the target. Okay?
Collateral damage.
Yeah, that's $5 words. So, I just want to have that squashed before we get out of here.
Okay. Consider it whatever it was, it's squashed.
All right.
Okay. Hey, so they said you can hear everything everybody says outside the bag. So did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I did.
I won't say it again.
Don't worry about it.
And I pat Frog on the shoulder awkwardly because Theo's like a very physically affectionate person. Frog's not, so she's trying to like somehow communicate that.
She gets the one pat in.
One pat, and then offers like a hand to walk out, realizes that's nope, okay.
That's so good. They're actually gonna stay in the workshop for a bit. So one is gonna stay there.
Got it. Hey, Clyde, what you cooking?
Oh, something with alcohol.
Well, you can do a lot with that. Yeah, if you want to make like a wine sauce.
Yeah, a little cup for him, a cup in the sauce, cup for him type of deal. He'll also be using Feast to sort of supernaturally bolster and create and really
Perfect.
Get a spread going here. Probably just a lot of carbs too. It feels like we got a carbo load before something big happens here. So lots of that going on.
You hear Tanner move up beside you. And he goes, "You need help with anything there, Chief?"
Oh, actually, yeah. A helping hand would be great. You do a lot of cooking, Tanner?
Yeah, my mom's kind of, well, my pop's useless in the kitchen. My mom's kind of got a thing going on where she can't really stand up for too long, so I kind of do a lot around the house. It's kind of got me fucked up not being around there, but I think my pops is learning Easy Mac with hot dogs right now.
Hey, we all got to start somewhere. Yeah, just sort of. Actually, go ahead. Cook whatever something maybe brings you a little comfort. You take the lead, and I'll follow there. And he'll sort of look, and you got the forearms for it. You'll be a good chef.
Perfect. Yeah. Great. Hey, man, I just wanted to talk to you real quick, and I'm not going to make this like a big, like, unburdening of my soul or anything like that, because I feel like there's been a lot of that happening around
Hey,
here.
I am literally most comfortable while other people unburdening on me, so please.
Hey, yeah. I know you got a lot going on with, like, you know, like, you got your Theo
not
thing,
much.
and your frog thing, and, like, I know it's hard because, like, you know, you and Theo are into each other, like, but, like, you're kind of, like, into Frog, but, like, Frog's kind of into me and everything like that. Like, it's... But, like...
Instantly a glass breaks. Whoops! Oh, look what I did there. I am a little clumsy sometimes. What were you saying there, Tanner?
But it's not important. I just want to let you know that, like, everything that happened back there between you and Zane and everything like that, I think it was really cool that you handled y'all squashed it. It's very adult of you and everything like that. And I just want to say, just like, I get it. Not completely, but I get it. So if you ever just, like, want to talk, you can just let me know.
I'm fine never talking again for a really long time, to be honest.
Not
to you, I'm just in general me.
I know, I get it, but, like, not like a talk, like a conversation where we have to have, like, active listening and everything like that. But if you just
I
want
would
me
love just like a jam session sometime, actually. Would be really therapeutic for me.
even better. Yeah, perfect.
No, and yeah, same goes for you. I mean, hopefully you've sort of been paying attention here, where I know you haven't always maybe felt the most included, but as you can see, we're a fucking mess. And
The most
I
I
had one of my friends give me weapons to kill another one of my friends, and things get complicated here. But what's important is, man, the journey.
Yeah.
This whole time, I wouldn't trade it for the world. And no matter where things end up from here, I have learned a lot of lessons, and I think all of us have, and we've grown closer for it. So even though there's been some strife, you know, between you and some of the others, I think it's all for the better.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna make some barbecue sauce here real quick, and I see there's like some ribs and stuff like that, and I'm pretty sure that Lysora's old man's got a smoker somewhere out here. He's got everything else under the world, so I'm gonna try to see if I can whip up something like that. Maybe do some brisket or something. But I just want to know, like, is it okay if I give you a hug?
Hey, absolutely. Come on, and yeah, I'll just bring him in. Nice hug, couple pats.
Gives you a hug. Go ahead and roll me 2d6 plus judgment, please.
You roll good this time.
It is an 8.
Is an 8. You nice good hug. He walks off. He gets ready. He gets all his sauce ready and everything like that. Gets the meat. Goes out to the smoker. A little bit where you're like working on like a salad or something like that. You're chopping some vegetables, and you realize that one of your is Tanner the kind of guy that like has like a band? You have a bandana for every situation. You got one around your head, but you have like one in your back pocket. Things of that nature.
I mean, Clyde?
Or Clyde, not Tanner. Yeah, Clyde. Sorry. You
Oh
have-
no, yeah, he's backup bandanas.
One of your backup bandanas is gone. You could have probably dropped it at some point, something like that. Backup bandana's gone though.
Sad. Is Tanner still around?
He went outside, but if you want to like go check with him real quick,
Yeah, I'm gonna go check on him.
see him out there. You open up the sliding glass door. It's kind of windy out in the balcony, but he's got the fire starter and the smoker. He goes, "Oh, what's up, Chief?"
Everything all right?
Yeah, bud. I had a little bit of trouble. This thing's a little bit more, new age for my taste. But yeah. Everything okay?
He's gonna look at him, and there'll be just the slightest glow to his eyes,
Mhm.
and then they'll just go away. And he'll be like, whatever's playing out here, he'll let Tanner work through it. And if he took a bandana for some reason,
Mm-hmm.
people have done worse. He'll open up when it's time. He's gonna trust his heart and not the visions.
Got it.
Like, no, I'm just making sure you didn't need anything, and he'll head back in.
Thanks, man. If you need anything, I'll be right out here. It's gonna take a little bit, but I'm sure you'll get multiple courses and everything. And dive into the feast. Any interactions, any conversations that want to be had during, before,
Yes.
after? Excellent.
Zane is mixing drinks and giving drinks out to everybody, being the bartender that he probably shouldn't be, but certainly is.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes over to the back because Frog's not here, and it's like, "Hey, Frog, I'm bringing you a drink. Is it safe for me to come in there?"
Just hand it to me, please.
No, that's not friendly. Like, you got drinks are
This
best
is
enjoyed with
friendly
friends.
enough.
I'm coming in.
No.
And
Please.
Zane just like jumps down.
Amazing. Hops on into the mobile workshop right there. Spills a little bit of the drink, but not too badly.
It's a martini glass. What do you want from me?
Yeah.
Here. You gotta cheers and stuff. Like, we're on an adventure. We're in a safe place. We're about to destroy God-finding keys. You shouldn't be alone for
But
this.
why? Why do we need the CW drama for the YA book?
Just
Shit.
skip the CW drama. I have a drink. Do you want to drink with me?
That's part of the drama. You know that's part
Oh
of the
my
drama.
God. Can you just enjoy something for once?
I tried to, and then emotions, complicated, weird. Thanks for the drink. I appreciate it. Is that what you wanted to hear? Is that better? I think that was a little nicer. It's very
No,
straightforward.
I just want to know what makes you tick.
Everything makes me tick. That makes, and they put like some kind of clockwork just for the joke. That makes me tick. Aha.
I kind of got an understanding of everybody else here, except you.
Look, maybe I don't want to be God because I don't want people to, get under my skin and shit, okay?
Then why are you here with us? I don't
Because-
believe that is true. You could have left at any time. You could have went back to the workshop at the camp and just been out, but you're still here. So clearly you want somebody to understand you. And here I am, being my understanding-ish self, somewhat intoxicated,
Clearly.
but I'm offering you the opportunity to get intoxicated with me and we could be understanding together.
Well, maybe we can meet in the middle and find understanding without intoxication. Like, not on my end. That's not my thing.
Okay, that's fine.
But
Set
when
something
you
on
try-
fire. What do you want to do?
wouldn't you rather, like, entertain everybody up there?
I've entertained them plenty, and Lysora's probably setting something into motion. Frog 2 is probably like dancing with a raccoon right now. Like, it's fine.
Flashback, that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah. Cut to outside the ball, and like there's fucking Silk Sonic's playing on the radio, and you just see Frog 2 and fucking a raccoon just getting it on the fucking, just breaking a fucking groove down. Cut back.
I mean, fine. This trip is almost over, and I don't have anything else planned after this except maybe not dying. So,
It seems like a very boring life.
well, sometimes you want boring.
No one wants boring for.
I
forever.
want boring.
Mm.
Maybe a whole 24 hours without like the risk of death. That would be cool.
Okay, so here's the thing. You're a demigod. It's never going to happen. So, not dying is actually part of the adventure. As Clyde says, it's the journey.
I can live. Can I live 5 minutes without the C word, please?
Okay, sorry about that. That's complicated, apparently.
Just a little.
Why, though?
I don't know, and that's the hard thing. I need to figure that out, but I don't feel like figuring that out. It's just, bleh.
Okay, so I have to ask a question. This one has really been on me for a little bit. But do you like Tanner?
No! Who said that?
Because apparently Lysora was like, you have a crush on somebody. And we
Lysora.
determined it wasn't Lysora. And we're pretty sure it wasn't Theo. And then you and Clyde has some kind of weird thing going on. So like I didn't think that was
You
a
don't
crush.
figure that. You just like
And
see
then
it.
you're
don't have to
like-
worry. You don't
And
have
you're
to-
like, Tanner was like, yo, it's me. And I was like, yo, it's you. But you just said no. So, oh.
And that's when Frog gets out back. It's like clawing survival, trying to get out of it.
And Zane's just sitting there and just takes the drink that he got for himself and then takes the drink that he had for Frog and just chugs that one too and just sits there on the amber for a little bit. It's like, did I really miss that? What? Shit. Can I just leave?
Yeah,
Is this like magical?
Yeah.
Theo, can you give me a 2d6 plus judgment roll, please?
Yeah, but it's not gonna be good.
Fine.
Oh, actually, that's 6 plus 3, 9, minus 1, 8.
What is something that Theo collects from traveling? Do you think like Theo's the type of person that collects like baggage claim tags or things of that nature?
She has a bunch of Polaroids that she's taken. She
Mhm.
has like her good camera where she gets stuff developed, but she doesn't take
Yeah.
that with her places.
Yeah.
But she does have just like a old Polaroid that she can get some nice pictures on. So she's got that. And then I think that's the most consistent thing. Otherwise, it's just like stuff she's picked up from souvenir shops or like street vendors, and
Yeah.
there's not like a consistent theme to it. It's just like that one's cool, so she'll buy it.
With the whole raccoon and frog 2 dancing on the thing, you go to go grab your Polaroid camera, of course, or like you have it with you, and you like notice like with your collection of photos that one of the Polaroids is missing.
It's weird.
It's the one of Tanner and Clyde playing together, walking through the hiking trail.
Hmm. Hey, was anybody going through my pictures?
Y'all will hear.
It's cool. It's cool if you were. I usually hand them out anyway. I just was looking through and I got a really good one that's missing.
What me?
Again, if you can have it, whoever took it, you can have it. It's okay. I just was like,
What does it look like? Which one is it?
it's you and Clyde.
Oh, you took a picture of us?
Yeah, it turned out really good. I can show you when we're. Usually, I wait till like the trip is over, but if you want, like, she'll like put some of them out.
I mean,
Everybody.
I mean, I don't want to ruin the surprise and everything like that. We can look around for it though.
Yeah, we got the time and.
I mean,
space.
it's just a picture. I mean, I liked it. If I lost it, I mean that I lose stuff sometimes. It's okay.
Hey, you know I'm good at finding things. We can let's just enjoy ourselves. Yeah. Unwind a bit. I'll make sure before we leave this place we'll find anything missing. All right?
Okay.
Perfect.
Sure.
Lysora. Roll 2d6 plus judgment. Zane, why don't you go ahead and roll 2d6 plus judgment for me as well?
That's doubles.
What is it a double of?
3, 6, which brings it to a 5.
I have an 8.
All right, an 8. Lysora, you don't notice anything.
That sounds about right.
You're a raccoon right now.
I popped back into human when you were upset.
Zane, if anything else happens, we're gonna keep this like very forward thinking. But at some point, you're gonna look through the Book of the Dead, like not the Book of the Dead, but like because you keep that thing on you.
This is just like drugs missing.
There's something. What's something
His
that Zane
edibles
would
are all
have
gone.
that's personal to Zane that he would keep on? Like kids keep shit on them. Like I used to collect like ticket stubs. I used to collect like doorknobs, this kind of thing. I wouldn't carry doorknobs with me, but like I would carry ticket stubs around with me, things of that nature.
Pillowcase. I just used with a pillowcase of doorknobs just
Yeah.
walking around.
Yeah, exactly. What's something that Zane would keep on him that's like kind of like that? Something that he would keep in a wallet or keep in a bag or something.
Zane has a picture of him, his older brother, who has not got touched, and his mom, and a pog in his wallet.
The pog is missing.
He has no idea what the pog is for,
Mhm.
but his brother
Just
told him
found
that
him.
they used to be cool.
Used to be really cool. Yeah, the pog is missing. You just now noticed it. Like at one point, you were like looking through, just like absentmindedly, almost like the thought of something missing, just kind of like read through. And you're like, oh shit! Like, did this get slipped out? Did Patrick take it? Did Julius take it? Like, but yeah, it's missing.
I'm about to ask you a weird question, but did someone take my pog?
What?
What?
Okay, do y'all know what a pog is?
I mean, like PogChamp?
Play
or
the game.
what?
Yeah.
I know Pop. Oh no, Theo doesn't know Pop.
Jesus.
I shoot frog.
They used to call, like, apparently there were milk caps. There was a game you smash. Whatever.
sounds like
Here's
some
the
old-
picture
What are you
on Google.
talking about?
I'm missing a pog. My brother gave it to me.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm missing like a set of dice too. Something I like whittled for myself.
Oh wait, you're missing something too?
Yeah.
I thought you were going through something and taking shit. Oh, if we're all missing something, yeah, let me What's that last
Lysora,
one?
You gotta
what was
pierce
that? You're
the veil.
muted.
Yeah, Lysora was that.
Oh, I'm not missing anything.
Oh.
But I did not take anybody's
Ta-
stuff.
ta-
Okay, that
Tanner-
was my next question.
Tanner kind
That would have
of
been a follow up.
Tanner kind of gives a look to Lysora that's like lingers a little bit too long, and then goes back.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Frog is looking for Frog too, just in case, since people like things are going
Frog
missing.
2's right there. Frog 2's just sitting there
Okay.
nibbling on
Whew.
some snacks. Frog 2's fine. I would
All
never.
right.
I would
What a
never.
goddamn riot
I
over
would
Frog 2.
never. I would never.
May I pierce the veil?
Yeah, go for it. 2d6 plus judgment.
9.
9. You do see fingers going through a wallet, taking out this milk cap disc. Fingers grabbing a bandana from your back pocket. Fingers grabbing a Polaroid picture. Fingers grabbing this piece of like a nugget, almost like a gold nugget that was on Frog's desk. And then fingers taking like a ring or something from Lysora's bag. And then fingers taking this like whittled 2d6 kind of like CeeLo dice. Standard d6 dice that have been whittled.
I feel like it's safe to assume these aren't spiritual hands.
No, they're not spiritual hands at all.
Everybody put your hands in.
It's very unclear.
Mm-hmm. And they're just like disembodied hands, just like
you don't see them. Yeah, because with the 8, you just see the actions being partaken, but you can't really get like a bead on the hands.
I'll relay that.
Slim, maybe I would say, spidery almost.
Yeah, I'll tell that to the group.
Is there like any security cameras or like that sort of deal in the apartment?
That's a Lysora question.
Probably.
Cool.
I mean, there's 100%. Would there be security?
I don't know. That's the thing is, Victor would probably have security in there.
Victor would have security 100%.
But would Eris have security?
I don't think she would care enough to turn it off.
Okay.
Or
granted.
it matter enough to her.
Yeah, granted.
It would be it would be me who would have turned it off, but I would not. I didn't turn it off.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's security, but I don't know how it works.
And Clyde described the hands, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Were they like physical or like just
fingers, hands?
Couldn't have been spirits. I'd have saw them.
Which means he also is probably alerted that we're here.
I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to do it anyway. Frog is going to like scuttle over to the nearest camera and and put his hand on it. And I want to use Do Ex Machina.
Okay, excellent. Go ahead and read that rule for us and the rest of the class, please.
All right. Roll 2d6 plus judgment. When you touch a device to project your will on it, on a hit, you can control it. You remain in a trance until you withdraw or can't touch the device.
Excellent. Yeah, I'll say that fits.
All right, big money, no whammies. Let's go, baby. Ooh, that is it's an 8.
8. So on a 7 to 9, you can use the object as if it was an expert operating it. Yeah. What do you want to see? You just want to see the footage?
Yeah.
Very clearly, you see, moving kind of stiffly, you do see like Tanner grab it when he's giving fucking our boy a hug, Clyde a hug, grabbing the bandana. You see Tanner going through Zane's wallet when Zane was like mixing drinks and stuff like that, very deftly, like a pickpocket. Grabbing, like, you can see he's like conversating with Zane, going behind him, grabbing the wallet one-handed, grabbing the pog and just slipping the wallet back in to Zane, and like doing this whole thing with like expertly, going to Lysora's bag and grabbing a ring just randomly, going to fucking Theo's bag and grabbing a Polaroid picture, going to his own bag and grabbing some dice, and just grabbing all of these things. And like taking him somewhere you don't know.
Okay, cool. Frog is just gonna like whip their hand out and, hey, I got a question.
Lysora?
Huh?
You have a knife I can borrow? Like, I need to pry something open.
Yeah, the kitchen has full of them.
Yeah, there's a full
You
knife
are
set.
absolutely right.
I go over and grab one and hand it to them.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Just
And
a
they point
big
it
shiny
right at like right at
Oh
Tanner.
shit!
What the fuck?
Ooh.
See, I was gonna like confront you about this kind of crush thing that's going on. Either you're lying or you're just like a Hermes kid. Your deaf, dirty little fingers.
Wait,
Taking
what are
everybody's
you
shit
talking
except mine.
about?
What are we talking about now?
I saw you
You saw,
taking everyone's shit.
you saw me taking everybody's shit. All right, sure.
See, I care about the rest of them. I don't care about you.
Yeah, I know you've made that quite clear, Frog.
What?
Enough to pull a fucking knife on me.
Look, either you spill your guts or I spill your guts.
Now, I think that's escalating things a little too far.
I'm a little
Probably.
tired.
How
I don't
about-
I don't know how to express myself. And this is me
Hey,
expressing myself.
It's just a Polaroid, so if you took it, it's okay. We don't need to stab anybody about
But
it.
hold on, why are
But we
you collecting
can.
something from everyone?
I'm not collecting anything from anybody, all right?
Okay, okay.
What's happening right now is I have somebody pointing a fucking knife at me that's been harping on me this whole entire trip.
Frog,
Immediately.
where did you see them take stuff?
Did I see that?
Like, which direction? Is there like a room?
That all over the fucking place. Just like
Like,
walking.
but after they
No,
took it, where did they
When
go?
they've got it, where
Where they
go?
stash it.
Or
No,
they-
you did not see you didn't see where he stashed it. You just saw him going from one room like to another, just kind of either slipping it in the pocket or things of that nature.
There's literal camera footage of you sneaking around this bitch that I don't even have to like
Can we-
use my powers for, but I did because it was cool.
I'm
But
supposed to believe that you can just touch a camera and you're gonna be able to fucking pin something on me that you
I'm
probably
a kid
did.
of Hephaestus.
Okay.
I mean,
There's-
there's a really easy way to confirm it.
We could just watch the footage.
Yeah,
Or
we
you could just empty your pockets. And I'm not saying, I mean, maybe you did it. It's fine. I steal shit all the time.
If I empty my
Is it-
pockets, is fucking Frog gonna try to stab me?
Not if you don't have our stuff. And
Right.
if you don't do
Probably
anything.
not gonna let
weird.
Frog stab you either way, but like,
Yeah, I would just say a general rule is we're gonna not let frogs stab you.
Y'all are no
if
fun.
you had my stuff, it would be better if you just gave it
Just
back to me.
whenever
'cause my
Frog is
brother
the-
gave me that plug, and it was really nice.
Fine. See Tanner like reaches in his pocket, pulls out his wallet, reaches into his other pocket, pulls out his phone, reaches into his pocket, and like while he's doing that, he's going, "Y'all just really let this fucker do whatever they want, don't you? You just let them run around, pull their fucking knives on people, just talk shit to them, say the most heinous shit, and you just laugh, and you're like, that's just fucking Frog, isn't it? You just let them have all this hate in their heart, and just push people away.
We're trying to take this seriously, Tanner.
You're trying to take it seriously like you tried to take them seriously when they came over to me while I was standing by a cliff and told me some of the worst shit I've ever heard in my life. About how none of you cared about me, how none of y'all wanted me around. Is that what you wanted to hear?
What?
Yeah.
We
do
just
that, Frog?
traversed through part of hell to save you. Like, I don't know what else you want from us.
So you're gonna take their fucking words over mine, even though they're pulling a fucking knife on me right now, and it's fine. And you see him pull his hand out of his front pocket, and you see he's got a couple of dice, a pog, a crumpled up pitcher.
Oh,
It's not crumpled. It's crumpled up because it's been in his pocket. And then
I
he
know,
goes,
but it's still.
he goes, I would pull the bandana out, but you just had to be so fucking smart, didn't you?
I feel really vindicated right now, and it's fucking great.
I'm sure you fucking do.
Tanner, what the shit, bro? Like,
Yeah.
What's going
I
on
tried
here?
to save your life multiple times, homie. Like,
No.
why would you steal from me?
No. You're doing it because you're on a quest, right? Right. Clyde is supposed to be making sure that I'm okay, making sure that I feel included, but Clyde can't take 5 fucking minutes to make sure that I'm doing all right. I just try to be honest with Lasora. And Zane, you both just play a trick on me? Because I have feelings for somebody? What the fuck is that shit?
That was barely a trick.
I
You-
was honest with you back. I don't know what
Yeah.
the hell I did.
Yeah, like, it was barely a trick.
You literally dragged me to hell to a place where I didn't know where I was gonna be. I was alone and scared by myself.
You were about to be killed.
We
I
have all
would've-
made mistakes. We can all admit to that, I think, looking around. But it's best that we react to them
You've talked
appropriately.
enough, Clyde Goodberry. You with your fucking mama issues. And
Shut
you...
the fuck up! And Theo clocks him in the fucking face.
Go ahead and roll
the
smite
minute.
somebody. Go ahead and roll smite
Yes.
somebody. Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good roll. 8, 9, 10, 11 with my new prowess.
Go ahead and pick 3 from the list.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Amazing.
Zane's got the tear rolling down the face right now. Zane's really hurt by this.
Okay, sorry, I had to scroll. First of all, take something from my enemy. He didn't get the fucking the fucking bandana out. Theo's got it off of his person.
Got it. Perfect. All right. Excellent.
Second, I hit him in the face, so I am gonna exchange some harm.
Okay, perfect.
And then... I guess I'll just gain an advantage. I don't really want to make an opening. Theo's not trying to start a fight. She's just trying to get him to stop being shitty. So
Make an
I'll-
opening. Make
an
me an
opening.
opening.
Yeah,
Make me an opening.
I'm not.
Frogs
no,
are tossing knife back.
So you're taking
I'm-
the bandana from him. You're going to exchange harm with him.
Yeah, and I think I'm just gonna take +1. So if he moves, I can defend
Perfect.
whoever because Theo's intention isn't to start. Theo's intention is just she's mad and she's hitting him, and there's a little bit of static when it connects.
Yeah, so when you connect, you punch him, and he like the bandana goes flying from like his inner pocket of like his jacket that he's wearing, and you grab it, and he goes sprawling up against the glass window, with like the sliding door and everything outside on the balcony. At that point, he had pushed you off of him after you like hit him, and you were kind of going up, and he had pushed you, so you fall back and hit the couch, so you take 1 harm. So that's that exchange of harm, and then he's gonna take the harm as well. Do you have anything special that like if you punch or anything like that, you do extra harm or anything like that, just to make sure so I can for my own notes?
No, I just hit him.
Perfect.
I don't
You just
have
clock him.
unless I'm swiping left or something, but I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Or I guess I could count it as rushing in, and he's stunned.
If you want to, it's up to you.
That's what I really wanted was him to be stunned
To be
rather
stunned.
than taking 1 forward. Yeah.
Okay.
Just because.
We'll say yeah, like he's up against the glass and he's like bleeding, and you heard like a little bit of a crack from his jaw.
Good.
And he's just holding out his hands. He goes,
Theo is also a little bit stunned.
yeah, getting like shoved back and everything. And he goes, fuck.
Hey, let's all just I have pasta. Let's just chill out. Yeah, are you okay, Tanner? I can help you with that. This is getting way out of
What
hand.
was the purpose?
Yeah, it's time to start talking, actually.
This entire time, I've been getting ragged on and picked on. And there's only been one fucking person that's been sticking around with me and talking to me and treating me decent.
Who is that?
Who the fuck do you think it is?
Zane?
No.
Theo?
Orpheus.
He just wanted one thing from each of you. That's it. And you couldn't just leave it alone.
Why didn't you just ask?
Yeah, we could have gave you shit.
Yeah,
Well, I'll just ask.
where we are
Like,
all on the same
if it's gonna
side
piss
and
off
he-
somebody else, I would have totally given Orpheus a thing.
we all said earlier, like, you're part of the group, and
I
we were,
promised
like,
to
having a
give
good
him
moment.
a song that based on our whole story. I will and spread it
Y'all
around.
really don't get
all-
it, do you?
You know what? You don't get it. You don't know what it's like to have friends. You don't know what it's like to be a good person. And I judge you for this.
Go ahead
Oh,
and roll
shit.
it for me. Go ahead and roll it for me.
What has been? I
Stop,
want to
you're
know,
killing him.
Tanner's deepest regrets.
While that's happening, I would like to be inching my way around the room to get behind him.
Perfect.
That is a.
He's being stunned and judged. I feel like
That
he's
is-
distracted right now.
Yeah,
a
he is.
9.
A 9. Yeah, so you're running, let's see. Okay.
I get a sense of their guilt, but nothing specific.
Tanner is filled with regret and guilt to the fact that he's had to sink this low to do something, but it's something very important. So he's saying lesser evil, things. Tanner is... When you said you don't know what it's like to have friends, I'm just going to give a little bit of an extra kind of thing of that. He doesn't. You know that straight up. He doesn't. He's had to take care of his mom. Like, his dad is actively a piece of shit. But, Camp Halfblood was, a second start for him. That's all. But, he does feel guilty. He feels immense guilt for having to, go through all of this. And being used. He feels used more than anything.
Yeah. And I go on my spiel while I'm saying this. I have treated you like a brother. Good parts of being a brother, bad parts of being a brother, but I have treated you like one. And you went and betrayed us. For what? For a song? I will get you back your guitar. I will have one made that would put your old guitar to shame.
No. That's literally not possible. You don't understand, okay? He needs it, okay? He really needs it.
Why? I mimic Zane's voice so he doesn't know it's me.
Go ahead and roll 2d6 plus metal.
6, 7, 8, 9.
He looks kind of confused, but he goes, it fucking belonged to him. It was his. Do you think he wants to be stuck there?
You can't leave.
Why not? Why does he have to stay there?
You not
Because your
understand
dad said so? Because your dad said he looked back one time and he has to stay... He has to dwell with that guilt all the time? One time. Because your old man couldn't deal with being beaten?
I wouldn't put this on my old man.
I'd put it on all of them. Every single one of them.
Technically, it's Dionysus's fault through, but that's
Yeah, he's a piece of shit
Details.
too. Each and every single one of them are pieces of shit.
well. Listen, you can leave. Fucking go.
You see him grab his bag. He walks towards the door. And he turns like he's about to say something, but he just shakes his head. He just opens the door and he closes it behind him.
Should we get our stuff back?
I got it.
Clyde is
That's
gonna
awesome.
walk after him.
Oh, whoa,
Get our
whoa,
stuff
whoa,
back.
whoa.
I thought he dropped all his stuff.
He didn't drop all of it. No, he had his hands clenched.
He just
the
doesn't
entire time.
have.
He doesn't have the
doesn't have
bandana. He doesn't have the
everything,
bandana.
Yeah, I'm gonna go after him and get my shit back.
I'm not that
I-
stressed about the pog as much as I'm stressed about losing a friend.
I don't trust him with our stuff.
I'll get it back.
I can get my stuff from Orpheus if Orpheus gets it. I'm not. that
Yeah,
worried
let's
about
just
that punk
let him go.
bitch.
Jeez.
You following after him, Tanner?
Clyde.
Clyde, sorry. I fucking
You've been
kid.
mixing their names
Apollo
up
kids.
all
It's been a long
night
day for me.
long.
Fucking, I apologize deeply. I apologize. You follow after him, Clyde. He's walking
Good
down the
Frog goes
boy.
after Clyde.
Damn.
Please.
Clyde Chitwick.
Maybe a cute couple.
You catch up to him as he's at the elevator bank, waiting for an elevator. He literally flinches when you turn the corner. He goes, "What? What?"
I mean, what you said back there honestly makes quite a bit of sense to me personally. I've never been a huge fan of our pops, or really any of the other big guys. They let a lot of bad things happen. Or they've caused a lot of bad things. I don't know how to make sense of it, or if it even does make sense. Honestly, you're not misguided, right, in your feelings. These strong feelings you have, though. I mean, other people are going to use them against you. I'm really worried Orpheus might be doing something like that. I mean, we're not perfect by any stretch. But yeah, you don't deserve to be on your own. You don't. There's a lot you got to figure out, and you need someone to help you figure it out. And I think we could be that someone's.
No, I mean, they made it clear. Kind of get a knife pulled on you one time, and kind of really skews everything.
I mean, one of them literally showed me my dead mother to try to cheer me up. They are not good at what they do. But they're trying, and we've all inherited some pretty bad aspects of our parentage. And you've seen that on display there. I don't know. I'm a big believer in second chances, sometimes third, fourth. I'm just asking you to give us another one. We could do better, and you deserve for us to do better by you. Absolutely.
Go ahead and roll 2d6 plus awe to sway someone.
I'm good at this.
Fucking roller coaster Clyde here.
I'm using my last thread too.
Damn.
11.
He looks at his hand, and he's got like the Polaroid and the dice and the ring and the this nugget and the pog, and he just puts them all in your hand. And he goes,
While he does that, I'm gonna take off his bandana. This was my mom's. She doesn't need it anymore. He's gonna just stick this bandana in his hand, just as an exchange for the rest of the things.
I'm sorry what I said about you and your mom. Shitty.
Yeah, it was. I've said some shitty things too. This it's I don't know. She said as long as I kept this thing on my noggin, it'd keep me wise. I'm feeling wiser on my own now. So maybe it'll help you sort of see things clearly. I think I'm done seeing things for a little bit.
I'm kind of drop the mic in there. And you can't,
No, it'd be weird to walk in now.
You can't walk into a room after you.
No, and I don't promise that Frog won't stab you.
No, it's tender.
I'd like to say they wouldn't.
They probably are going to, but
Yeah, no, keep this, keep safe, go where you need to go, do what you need to do. But just know we're absolutely here when you're ready to come back, or if you need help.
I'll keep them off your trail and everything like that. I'll talk to them. And I'll just play buffer, and if I see you, I see you.
Yeah, talk to Orpheus. See I mean, Orpheus is a lot to be angry about. You have a lot to be angry about, but do you want to end up like Orpheus? Or do you want to end up like some of these other people who have a lot to be angry about, but still do their best?
All right. Good luck, all of you. You don't have to tell them I said that or anything like that, but Good luck.
I think they know you got good intentions. This isn't easy. They all know it. And, yeah, he's just gonna bring him in for another hug if he'll let him.
Hands and arms at his side, you hug him. And you just get like a couple pats. He goes, thanks. And the elevator dings. He holds up the bandana. And he walks the elevator. The doors close.
Yeah, this journey, it has its ups and downs. He's gonna say to himself about the elevator. And then head back to the others.
I think Theo is fully just sitting where she got knocked over, just kind of looking a little ashamed.
Hey, I could kill that guy for you. Like, it'll be no problem. Okay.
Count
Orpheus
it
thinks
down,
he has it bad
Stabby.
right
Kill him for
now.
me.
Orpheus thinks he has it bad right now. I'm about to fuck his shit up. This motherfucker turned my friends against me. I wish a motherfucker would. Oh.
You walk back in, Clyde.
No music making son of a bitch.
Hey, I got everyone's stuff. Tanner needs some time. I'm sure you all understand. I think we'll run into him again soon, hopefully on better terms.
Yeah, okay. Wait, you.
You're not wearing a bandana.
Oh, he sort of points to the one Theo has. Do you mind?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, a little traces. But, food is getting cold, so,
Hey, can I tie that for you, Clyde?
Does this not look right?
Yeah, you're doing without a
All
without
right,
a
yeah,
mirror.
no,
Let
I
me.
tried getting like a roll going, and yeah, he'll let Theo help.
And you all. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I'm sorry. I really shouldn't have hit him.
No, that was great.
Listen, we are.
I think I was just mad that he said that about your mom, and also mad that you had to go through that. And
Oh, not me though.
Honestly,
That's
if
okay.
you didn't do
oh,
that,
I'm upset that you had to go through that too.
I was
but
gonna take him to the fucking reed forest again and just leave him there. So good on you for that.
Yeah, honestly, Theo, I think punching him in the face was the least traumatic thing that would have happened to him had anyone else acted first. So,
I'm so mad right now.
I was
I'm
gonna
less
call
mad
in
at
a bunch
him.
of snakes.
I'm more mad at Orpheus.
what were you gonna do, Lysora?
Don't worry.
snakes.
I
She was
heard
gonna
snakes.
summon snakes.
Okay.
You are
Yeah,
actually-
Orpheus. I think you're onto something, Zane. That might be who we really need to have a stern talking to.
I mean, I'm worried about trying to take y'all.
I'm not going back there.
Yeah,
Because the last time went a little
Yeah, I'm
difficult for me.
definitely. I like
I-
being alive.
I can go by myself.
Hmm.
I mean, we
Could
we,
you
we,
just-
s- we still got a mission. Maybe we do our mission, and then after that, we
Yeah, maybe you don't go by yourself. Just an idea.
I'm not afraid of Orpheus. He can't do anything to me.
But I want to see some cool ghost basting shit. Whatever.
I think Frog wants to go with you next time, so we need to prepare for it better.
Thank you, Lysor.
Welcome.
Zane's cheeks get a little red at that. Like,
The love spaghetti is entangled again.
yeah, let's eat. I'll probably feel better after I eat.
yeah. Clyde will start serving them up.
Also, Lysor, how many more hours do you have?
That's what I was about to
left?
ask Harold. How many hours do I got?
You got about 16 hours.
Cool.
Yeah, let's eat and then go. I don't think we got time for sleep.
Always time for sleep.
Oh, we gotta be well rested.
You all take part in a feast. Get prepared.
Does that have any healing properties to it? I just
Yeah, oh, yeah, everybody. We're gonna start the last episode with everybody. Like, y'all are gonna need it. At you know,
Oh, shit.
completely.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, completely. Well, just depending on how things go, you know. But with that, our group eats and kind of recovers from everything, with one plot line tied up a little bit. Yeah, Lysora?
I was gonna do one thing alone.
Go ahead. Yeah, for sure. Most definitely.
I'm gonna call my dad.
Okay.
Oh.
You kind of sneak off from the rest of the group while they're all talking, and you pull out your phone. It rings twice, and you hear a, yeah? Hi?
Hey,
How's it going? Shit. Gotta retie
it's
that.
fine. Have you seen Mom?
Mom?
My mom? Eris?
Oh,
Goddess of strife,
yes,
destruction,
yes. Mom,
ruiner of your
mom,
life.
mom. Yeah.
The bane of your existence, your muse, your
Uh,
love.
I got it. Like, let's see. Have I seen?
Or like, has she like set off any alarms anywhere anytime recently?
Oh, I mean, and you can hear some whispering on the other end of the line. Goes,
Who's that?
that's just somebody. I'm getting ready for. There's you know, the nebulas are coming up, so getting ready.
Do you have a new date?
Yeah, you can say that. Got a new date. Can you stop? I have to tie this. Yeah.
So about Mom?
Mom. Yeah. Eris. Stop it. No.
I'm gonna pop behind him. You know, this I could do this if this is more comfortable for you or make this more awkward.
And you see him dress.
It was a real simple question.
He turns around slowly, and you see Victor Cho, very handsome. He's a sci-fi fantasy author, but you see him. He's got his glasses. He's wearing a tuxedo. He's got a cummerbund on for some reason, and like there's a partially tied bow tie around his neck. And he goes, "Oh shit! I forgot you could. Oh no." And he turns and he goes, "I tried to." And you look over to your left and you see your mother, Eris, wearing a very nice gown with neck jewelry, adornments, and earrings, and some bracelets. And I think that is a
fuck.
And I think with the saying of that fuck, I think this is an excellent, exquisite place for us to end the episode for this evening.
Well,